Is it going to be worn at a wedding or to the beach or shopping or something like that? So that's the first thing I'll choose. Is it going to be textiles, a soutache, wire, all those things? That's got to be considered first. And then I think about how do I pull all those things together. So if I've got large gemstones, I think, well, I'm going to need larger clasps. So making everything fit together, and that actually you can ensure when you've got that kit, you can actually make the piece of jewellery that you've got in mind. You don't have to add or bring anything else into it.
I get a lot of inspiration from being outside and nature, and then I also get inspiration from much quieter times. So the inspiration might come as a thought or a feeling, or in poetry or stories. It's a sort of opening your mind up to lots of things. So sometimes really energetic things and sometimes really quiet and peaceful things. I think that's how I get my inspiration.
The closing date to get your entries in is March the 3rd, so get your pack today. Jewellery Maker. Create. Where? When? Hi Jewellery Makers, this Saturday's Late Show has something very, very special for you in the 8 o'clock hour. Well, we've got some pearls, but not just any pearls. Tahitian pearls, South Sea pearls, gold and white. But there's only very small quantities. Some only have 3 in stock of each one. So you need to be quick if you want to grab yourself something special here on Jewellery Maker, Saturday night, the 8 o'clock hour.
Hello, my lovelies. Hello. Yes, you got me back. You've had a week off. You can't ask for any more than that, can you? You can't, can you? And we have just had the most exciting news. It's not even here. It's well, it is here, but it's being recorded as we speak, because for the first time ever in all my years on this wonderful channel, you what, darling? I don't think we've ever done it. Well, certainly myself and my lovely crew here tonight, and Ross this evening as well. So I'm just going to turn him up because I can't hear him. All I can hear is, hang on. Yeah, now I can hear, but I don't be surprised at that. So certainly since I've been here, I have never known us bring you this gemstone. You might have done on Jewellery Maker, I don't know. None of us here have ever seen. And I've just walked into the production area and spoke to the sales manager, Chloe, and I said, Chloe, have you got anything, you know, something? Anyway, she told us what it was. I thought, did I just hear you right? So I ran upstairs to her office, found what she was talking about, ran down to my lovely producer, Ross, and went, Ross, fancy this in the show? He went, what do you think? We were like, yeah. So anyway, it's being filmed by our lovely crew at the moment. As we speak, it is the most firstly, we can't believe we've got it for you. Secondly, we can't believe the price, can we? Ross and I just assumed, wrongly, should I tell you what it is first of all? Now, you know we bring you beautiful amethyst here, don't we? We bring you gorgeous amethyst. We bring you generally the purple amethyst, occasionally the Iolite amethyst and that beautiful lovely clarity of green. Sometimes we bring you the pink amethyst, don't we? But guess what we've got on the show tonight for you at 8 o'clock today? Our today's must-have. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? You know, like occasionally we bring you a Sokoto aquamarine or a Santa Maria aquamarine, a certain tone of colour, and it's really rare and usually really expensive. Do you know what we've got for you this evening, courtesy of our lovely sales manager, Chloe? Rose de France amethyst, genuine, authentic, in beautiful drilled pear drops on a strand. And if that wasn't enough, Emma, it's affordable. Yay! Woo! 8 o'clock tonight. Rose de France, darlings. Rose de France. We have Rose de France, which is a stunning pink to lilac, very specific tone of colour, and we have it in, when it's here I'll show it you. It's at 8 o'clock tonight. We've got 150, we've got the whole lot for the late show, the whole lot. And if you've always dreamed about owning Rose de France, and it is a kudos owning Rose de France, oh my word, you will, I'm pretty confident, be able to afford it, right? Be able to afford it. Now, also got something to tell you, right? I've just filmed the most amazing DVD with this amazingly talented woman tonight, and she's on the show. She's got a challenge kit coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Let me just tell you something about this challenge kit, right? This challenge kit has got a microfaceted strand in the kit, which is usually $16.95. Now, we did this the other week on the Late Show before I went off for a week on holiday, didn't we, Ross? We had a cheeky kit with Laura Binding. It went under 20 quid, and it was ridiculous. And I said to everybody, don't even think about it as a kit. Don't even think about putting these things together as a kit. Just see it as value for money in the component. If you want to use it as a kit, that's knock yourselves out. But actually think about what's in there. Right, let me just tell you, right, there is a microfaceted strand of Chrysocolla in the kit that is $16.95. That's the price we normally sell it to you. We've got 3 left at $16.95, which you can buy individual. We have the last 3. It is $16.95. Can I just give a quick show, Ross? Now, let me show you what I'm talking about first of all. This is the strand that we have 3 left of that we've popped into the kit, right? And this alone, this strand is $16.95 on those. And it has this Chrysocolla. It's a 20 carat strand, and usually this goes to $16.95. On top of, now bear in mind, let me just tell you this. This is what I want to tell you, right? So that is $16.95. Now, do you see this here? We have snakeskin jasper. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This is coming up at 9 o'clock tonight, right? Snakeskin jasper, all 100 carats. Your cabochons of your petrified wood, guaranteed. And you're getting 0.4 and 0.8. All of that. Right, if you bought all these things individually, it'd be £61 and 5p. You know I just said that's $16.95. Well, you do the maths, right? If the kit's going under 20, Emma, right, $19.95, how much are you getting the snakeskin jasper, the petrified wood cabochons, and 20 metres of wire for?
£3.
Absolutely, Emma. £3. Whoever fancies that at 3 quid later, obviously you're paying the lowest price we've gone to on that strand. We've got 3 left anyway of the on their own. $16.95, always a good seller. You're getting the snakeskin jasper, the petrified wood cabochons, and 20 metres of wire. Ding dong. And bear in mind, those 2 wires, those 2 gauges are only the gauges you need for our amazing Nadja's new DVD. Aren't they, Nadja?
Oh, I know. They are indeed.
Yeah.
They are indeed. Yes.
So that's perfect. We've got Nadja, and we've just given this kit to you, haven't we?
Oh yes, I'm so excited.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
excited. I love these colours. They're some of my favourites.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely springtime colours and autumn colours.
And the cabochons are just
gorgeous, aren't
so beautiful. Yeah, I really like that.
Can you
so
believe
yeah,
that?
I like it.
Can you believe that? All of that for less than 20 quid.
That is an amazing,
amazing.
price.
And
it
if you
really
want to,
is for
if you
all
want to
those-
use it as a kit, great. If you don't, who cares? Just have all the bits. I know. So well done. Amazing. Also, if you notice, we've got a couple of cheeky chains here. Cheeky chains. 7 o'clock this evening, we're going to bring you the last of stock. You've got the 9 carat rose gold, not plated, 9 carat solid rose gold. In your Prince of Wales 20-inch chain, last 22 chances, and of your rounded box chain 18-inch, the last 35 chances. We'll have those at 7 o'clock for you this evening. We've also got Chrysocolla, we've got a double bubble bundle trouble of petersite, we've got chrome tourmaline, and we've got stunning Chrysocolla and opalina coming up for you tonight. But it's all about getting your mitts on the Rose de France. In fact, message us in 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. Thank you, Leah. And let us know, do you own any Rose de France? Have we ever bought you Rose de France at Jewellery Maker? Leah, you've never seen it. You've been here how long? Ross has never seen it. My producer, 100%. I've never bought Rose de France to you personally as a presenter here at Jewellery Maker, and I've been here 5 years now, so I think it's 5 years. It might be more, but definitely never bought you Rose de France.
Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it either?
No.
Emma?
No.
No. And Emma's on the morning show. Emma would see it. Nope. So there you go. Text in. What do you think? How much do you think the Rose de France will be? 60777, start your text with Joe in the studio. The second it's here, in fact, I tell you what, that's not fair. The second it gets brought to me here in the studio, I'll show it to you, and let's start messaging in and telling us how much you think it should be. All right? Oh, no. Right. I'm just going to tell you what's just happened. My director, Leah's just said to... We're all nosy here. We are. She just said to my producer, me, she went, how much is it going to? And he told her, she went, oh! I didn't hear. She went, oh! It's surprising. Right then, so... the chrome tourmaline. Sneaky peek. The chrome tourmaline. Starry boy. Oh, it is nice to be back. That's coming your way as a Steve's Super Saver deal. Now, let me just tell you, when we launched this, $29.95. The web price is $69.95. We have been known to go previously as low as $29.95. If I were to say there might be a certain Muppet in the Late Show studio this evening. Ah, Ross was with me. Ross was with me straight away then. There may be a certain Muppet in the studio later. I'm not talking about you, Nadja, before you stop panicking.
I was like, okay, thank you then.
Yeah, hang on a minute, I thought we were friends.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nadja. Shall we start? Shall we get going? With some late show treats. Oh! Do you know, you literally can cut off the tassels, turn them into a pair of earrings, grab yourself this very discotheque, sparkly, gorgeous coated hematites. Lovely mystic coating. They're going to be on, and they are going to be so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you. No, I've just been to see the film Emma. Oh, it was brilliant. Really good. Well, I studied, not about you, Emma, but I studied Jane Austen's Emma at school, and basically it's the novel where Emma, the character, keeps setting everybody up, doesn't she? She keeps setting everybody and gets it. It's a great comedy. It's got Bill Nighy in it. Fantastic. And it's just a nice, easy period drama. It's lovely. It's really nice. It's great. Anyway, guess what were the 3 lots of jewellery were in this period drama? 1 necklace, pearls, obviously, well-to-do. Secondly, amber drop earrings. Emma wears amber drop earrings. She does. And also a little tiny seed bead style necklace. £9.60 that was. £9.60. Well done, well done. Now we've got some on, we've got some gons, haven't we? Basically, what Ross has done is he has popped together and snaffled together all the little dribs and drabs, the last of stock of all these amazing deals. A lot of them are Steve Bennett. My love, I don't know if he's going to be able to be here on Friday. He's been fasting for 4 days. He's had no calories. 4 days. He's not had any calories. 4 days. 4 days. You've not been watching his video? Yeah, 4 days. So he's going to look very svelte-like on the telly, isn't he, on here on Friday morning. Very svelte. Anyway, these are your black rutile faceted saucers. So do message in and say, oh, you look slim, Steve, and he'll love you forever. So black rutile faceted little tiny saucers. Yeah, I don't think I could fast for 4 days. 4 minutes, 4 hours perhaps. But
4 days?
4 days he's done.
I think I get grumpy after not having breakfast sometimes.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, Steve Bennett will be here apparently on Friday morning. And we've got my good friend, the lovely Dave Troth, on the show tomorrow. Wait till you see him, ladies and gentlemen. Very handsome young man. Very handsome. You'll love Dave tomorrow. So £10, very, very limited on those. And again, you've got Mother Nature's beautiful. In fact, if you put that, you know, as little spaces between your Chrysocolla coming up, your big Chrysocolla rounds, black rutilated quartz, because of the markings in your Chrysocolla, goes lovely. And we're going to actually do this at the end of the hour for you. And look at that. Do you know, if we'd have got more of those, they'd have been our today's must-have. But when the Rose de France came in, well, and I have to say Rose de France, darlings. And Smithy, can I just say, Mark Smith, if you're watching, I've rang you twice today. I don't think he's avoided me, I don't know, but I've rang him twice today. I don't know where he is. So if you're watching, Mark, oh no, these all sell out in seconds. These have been so popular. These with your black rutilated quartz, they give you that black ball bearing. You remember the black, not blacks, the hematite, they're like a silver ball bearing design. They're so unisex, those are.
I really like it when they have a slight silver sheen overlaid.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's so classy.
Yeah.
I love that.
They are
Beautiful.
absolutely perfect. 4 mil, gorgeous. I mean, that for me, I know I'm going obvious. I can't help myself, but you know, a stretchy, keep it simple if you want to. Nothing wrong with simple stupid, is there? Hi. I haven't said it myself, simple stupid. Hi. Right, 6.95. Hello, Diana. Hello, Louisa. Sue and Linda, good evening, wherever you are. Those are about to sell out. Congratulations. Say again, sorry. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay then, darlings. We are about to give you one of my lovely cousins, Steve's super saver deals. I remember this one. I remember this one very, very well indeed. So much so it is one that I purchased myself. Hello, Peter.
Hello.
How are you, handsome?
I'm all right.
Still looking good, man. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice, looking good. We have got a Steve Super Saver, Feb Steve Super Saver special deal, whatever the mouthful is. Terribly popular. I believe Alison Tony bought herself this as well, and I bought it myself as well. It is our Raspberry Ripple Effect of Jewellery Maker's beautiful Thulite, our Norwegian Thulite. Now that there is the price that you would be paying had we not done this, courtesy of Mr. B. Now you are never going to believe your little eyes when the Steve Super Saver price comes in, assuming you've not seen it and purchased it already, all right? Now then, as soon as we hear the word Steve Super Saver, I think over the last couple of weeks, we now know what's going to happen. It'll be something absolutely extraordinary and unrepeatable. These deals are not to be missed. If they are missed, they are at your peril, my darlings. Okay, just about the most joyous, beautiful, there you go, look. So if you think we were at $24.95, that's almost a third, isn't it, of the price, practically. Can I just say, Ben, was it you that did the recording for me? Can I say a massive thank you, because I know poor Ben and Peter, they've had to film DVDs today, they've just had to do a 5-hour show, they've come off there, want to relax, and I'm saying, oh lads, could you just do this please? And I felt awful having to do that, but thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because if you get offered the first time ever that we've ever seen on Jewellery Maker, Rose de France Amethyst, we're going to take it, aren't we? Well done, everyone. That's it. That is. I'm so excited for you. Now, can I just ask Ben and Peter, have you ever had Rose de France on Jewellery Maker? Because we haven't. Right, I tell you what, just before we do. No, this is the actual Rose de France, darlings. This is the actual. Oh, it's lovely as well. Okay, now we've had some messages. It's Liz. Hello, darling. Let me show you, Liz. Hello, sweet pea. She says Rose de France Amethyst, $49.95, but it wouldn't be nice if it was. It would be nice if it was a bit less than that, Liz. Liz, stay with us, or at least come back to us at 8 p.m. tonight, my darling. Because I tell you what, Liz, we are nowhere near that, darling. All right, Beverly. Hello, Bev. Oh, it's my little gorgeous Beverly. She made me the most beautiful Zena encrusted bauble. Didn't you, lovely? She said, hi, Zena. Good to have you back, I think she means. Thank you, sweet pea. Brilliant crew. Oh, I concur. Brilliant crew. There you go. I think $49.95. Ah, right. So everybody's thinking $49.95, are you, girls? Can I just say as well, Bev and Liz, that's what we guessed, didn't we? I went a bit higher, actually, I'll be honest. We guessed about 40. I said $69.95 and we'll go down to $49.95. Oh, my word. Do you know what? When you see the price come in tonight at 8 o'clock, I am quietly, in fact, no, I am loudly confident that these absolutely knockout, and I do mean knockout quality, I think every single one will sell out. But you know what? I think we've priced them wrong, you know. I think we've priced them wrong. If these all 150 do not sell out tonight at the price we're doing them, there is something wrong with this world. They are stunning, aren't they? Rose de France, guaranteed genuine authentic amethyst in the perfect pink to lilac tone of Rose de France at 8 o'clock. So, they're so lovely. Sorry, I'm so excited. I'm too excited about it. I tell you what, we'll do one more auction, Ross says, and then we'll do the chrome tourmaline. But you have to be here at 8 p.m, okay? Because you keep those prices. Can we keep those prices coming in and just play? Yeah, $49.95. I agree. It's worth every single penny of that $49.95. But we are not. I'm telling you, we've priced them wrong. We've priced them massively wrong. Honestly, Ben, do me a favour, Ben, before you go. Will you come and have a look at them? Oh, you recorded them? Have you seen the clarity of them? Because Rose de France should be about like a VSI clarity. I mean, it really, and they are amazing. Oh, I'm so excited for it. Oh, you know those hematites that we just had? Any of those left, Ross? Sold out. Now, the Thulite has gone. And this dendritic opal, whether you put it with those hematites or you put it with those black rutile quartz we've just had. No, this was, now, we should have mentioned that is a Steve Super Saver deal. 100% that was a Steve Super Saver. There is no way in a million years, had Steve Bennett not taken us back over, that we would ever, and the vault was not to be cleared, would we ever be able to take that many beautiful, precious dendritic opals, not agates, but opals, to $8.95. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's do it, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, and they're big. 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 42. I've got 44 dendritic opals on there. That's 44? Yeah, my friend. For how much? 20p. Right. Honestly, dendritic opal earrings, you've got 22 pairs on there. 22 pairs on there. Even if you did them for a fiver, which you wouldn't, that's 110 quid. Of course they're going to sell out. Sue's had 2, Judith's had 2, everybody else has gone for 1 each. Well done. Now, if you do go back to JewelleryMaker.com, if you do go back to the Jewellery Maker app and have a look, it's saying sold out, sold out, sold out. But do you know what happened to me yesterday? Can I just quickly tell you? Situation happened to me, never happened to me before, thought this was genius. Right, phone goes, hello, it's Jewellery Maker. You've got some things on your wish list. I went, you do know I work for Jewellery Maker, don't you? He went, yes, but we've got some things from December on your wish list and they've come back into stock. And we thought we wondered if you'd still like them. I went, oh, that is good service. Oh, that is good. December! Did you have that as well?
And you know what? I got something that I'd been after for months and I was so chuffed.
Isn't that great service? So 2 months on, Nadja and I, yesterday, had that happen. Now, that is good service. And on my wish list, I went, you know what, I'll have them then, please. Thank you very much. So, really good. So, I thought that was well done, Jewellery Maker. I'm very proud of ourselves yesterday. I thought, good on you. Anyway, right then, speaking of which, do you fancy a Steve Super Saver deal on chrome tourmaline? Right then. I'm going to flip that, you know, because I mean, I'm going to flip it over because we had pancake day yesterday, didn't we? Yeah? You could say, and he's actually right. He says there's bad news. I went, oh, what? He went, there's only 20 left. No, no, no. Let's flip it like we did the pancakes yesterday. We've got 20 left. Yeah! It's good news. Let's go hot. Let's go glass full, half full. Fill it up. Now then, we have got. Now, tourmaline, we normally expect all the colours, don't we? Today, we've got all the shades of green. Now, having said this as well, the DVD that I've just filmed with the incredibly talented Nadja, which is awesome, and I'm telling you, you're all going to want it. You know, when we're launching it, Nad?
Not sure yet of the date, but it'll be pretty soon.
Pretty soon? Mm-hmm. Well, you could use these in the design, couldn't you, Nadja?
Oh, absolutely. Remember how we were talking about adding it into little bits and pieces? That would look just absolutely perfect for it.
Are we allowed to say what it is? Are we allowed to say?
I'm not sure. Not sure. Maybe it's a secret. Maybe not. I don't know. Are we allowed to say?
Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm gonna do it. She's, you know when Nadja won Design of the Year last year with that amazing wisteria tree? She's done a variation and it is absolutely beautiful, and it is called the Fairy Tree. It's brilliant. Right, it is brilliant, right? And these you could utilise. I bet you're thinking, well, how could you? But yes, you could, okay? Last 20 chances on this Steve Super Saver deal. Now, when we bought this to wear, and it sold very, very well indeed, previously $29.95. Now, it was seen a lot higher than that, but it has sold predominantly, yeah, we took it down from $69.95 as a launch price to $29.95, and that is pretty much where it stayed until we did a Steve Super Saver. Now, from the web price, you are going to get a 78% saving. Now, what I would just say is, as I've been absolutely transparent here, when we did start selling this very, very well indeed in big numbers, it was $29.95. Now, the Steve Super Saver, I did say there might be a Muppet around, didn't I? And you know what we do on the Late Show? Miss Piggy comes into the Late Show and she goes, hi-ya! So the last 20 chances, Peter, we're not going $29.95, my friend. We are doing that. And that means we are going to halve your $29.95 on beautiful, thank you Ross, lovely, beautiful, stunning, Madagascan, glorious, glowing. And I'll tell you what, if you like your chrome diopside at half as much as I do, my ultra favourite most gemstone on the planet, you are going to adore this. I'm going to tell you now. Now, I have got so many of you with it in your basket. You're going to need to be quick because the first person, oh, speaking of English in a minute, that checked out too. And everybody else, including collectors and Sue and Sarah and Lexi and Linda and Rita. Linda and Rita, you've got to be quick. And Jackie and Devon, it's about to sell out. Well done, well done, well done. Oh, hang on there, somebody's just checked out too. Have you got any chrome tourmaline, Nadja?
Not chrome tourmaline, no.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, it's stunning. Tourmaline is also one of my favourites, just because it's got so much going for it. The colour, the clarity, the
buoyant,
shapes you get.
isn't it, in colour?
Yeah. It reminds me a lot of chrome diopside, to be fair.
It does, yeah, it does. But that price point is extraordinary, isn't it?
$14.95. Do you know how pricey? Of course, you know how pricey tourmaline is, but honestly, do you know how pricey tourmaline is?
We cannot. Just note to self: if there's any of these deals that you're thinking, "Oh, should I? Shouldn't I?" We are not going to be able to replace these deals at these prices. It is a given. It is fact. This is us clearing our vault. This is you've gotta grab these while you can. I'm telling you, this is not. Oh yes, Steve Bennett be able to buy those again at $14. No, he won't. And I know he's good, but he's not that good. $14.90. Plus the fact he's going to be starving, isn't he? He's going to be starving, my lovely cousin. 4 days of no calories. Yeah. Right, we now have Rita, my love, darling. If you don't check out now, you are going to miss out. And I'm worried. I'm worried for you. We don't like you to be worried. You don't want to kick yourself, do you? Okay. Right then, there are now 3 remaining because Sarah's had 2, Collector in Gloucestershire's had 2, Collector in Greater London's had 2, and I do not blame you at that price point. Irreplaceable. Well done. Well done. Now then. Oh, okay. Do you want to just... Well, we don't know if we... Tony! Hello, darling. Hello, Tony. My lovely friend Tony's just coming. Hello, darling. I had a lovely gossip all the way in today with our good friend Alex Mackay, our gem collector today. Had a right gossip. I don't think he drew breath for the 35-minute car journey. Now this is your genuine chrome diopside from Russia with Love. Super bright, beautiful, consistent tourmaline. It is about as electrifying a green as you're going to get in that kind of tone. We are going to try and see if we can bring this to you on the show this evening in a couple of auctions' time. All right, Ross has got some tricks up his sleeve on how to get hold of these goodies, haven't you? So we'll pop it there. He's hopeful that he can do it. Now everybody's asking to see it again. So far we've been asking, certainly for us here, all of us here tonight, all of the crew, all of the production staff, myself. None of us believe that we've bought you Rose de France Amethyst, authentic, genuine Rose de France in a Jewellery Maker's strand with the drops, and this is coming up for you. Come here, thank you. Brand new today, the absolute perfect tone of this ethereal, exquisite amethyst, the Rose de France. This is like getting a Santa Maria aquamarine. This is Rose de France Amethyst on the show. To our knowledge, the first time we brought it to you on Jewellery Maker. And Melissa, we've asked you for pricing. Now, Bev came in, our lovely Beverly, she said $49.95. Liz came in from Kent and said $49.95. And you're all our regulars, you know what we do. I'm hoping... Melissa, really? She's honest. I'm hoping they're around £20, fingers crossed, so I can afford to. Never seen them before and have fallen in love with them. Well, Melissa, all I'm going to say, sweetheart, keep watching, and I feel a double purchase will be happening for you, Melissa. That's all I'm going to say. So excited for you tonight, I tell you what. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, hello. 3 meters of chain? Oh, gosh. Wow. So excited for the Rose de France. We're not allowed to put it on pre-order, are we? No, we're not. We can't because it's been allocated by the sales manager to the 8 o'clock hour, so we can't even if we wanted to. And we'd love to for you, but at 8 o'clock. That's, in anybody not on our time frame, that's an hour and a half. All right, an hour and a half. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, they're all different. Oh, great. Look, you've got Prince of Wales. You've got a rollover by the look of it. What trace? Okay. Oh, this is lovely. She's got 3 different... Are these gone? I haven't even got them out the packaging. These have all gone. Right, just quickly. Right, now, bear in mind, these are coming up. This one... So we had less. Can I just quickly then, because I feel bad that I've not shown. Just really quickly, I haven't even got time to take that out. Basically, you've got a metre of the Prince of Wales. You've got a metre of chain. Oh God, get my words out in a minute. Metre of Prince of Wales, metre of trace chain, and a metre of Rolo chain, all just sold out. Keep your Are you attacking me, Nadja? Nadia's attacking me with wire, aren't you, Peter? Did you see that? Did you see it, Peter? Didn't safety goggles when she's in. Now, just joking aside, sorry, these chains have all gone. Don't throw those black squares away in the packaging. Anybody that doesn't know about Jewellery Maker, those are your anti-tarnishing squares. Don't throw those away unless you've got the anti-tarnishing bags. All right. Now then, if you're watching in half an hour, do you see these 2 beautiful chains here? Now, the silver chain that I've got next to me, I have got left 35. Is that going under you know what? Wow. Under, there's a certain person, PM lives there, Downing Street, just saying, that's where it's going under, right? And your rose gold, now this is, this one, that's the silver I was talking about, darlings. This is 9 carat rose solid gold in a stunning Prince of Wales, 20-inch chain. I think we're going 9 carat rose gold for the price of silver there, on the high street. Right then, my lovelies, we can do it, he says. He says we can do it. Well done, Ross. Okay, it's another Steve Super Saver deal. My cousin is very, like myself, we are both massive lovers of chrome diopside. You wonder what I was going to say then, didn't you? You wonder where that was going. Did you think, hang on a minute, isn't that wrong? We are massive lovers of chrome diopside, me and my lovely cuz. These are micro-faceted. Now, when I first bought these to Air, I remember the first time I got given them, only a matter of months ago, it was $34.95. Now, your web price, $44.95. Look how bright they are. How, you going to take how much off? No. You're going to, are you? I'm ready, but with all due respect, I need to see it. Treacle? Okay, the last 20 available. Last less than 20 available, and it's because what we're about. So. Because that's so naughty. And irreplaceable at that price point again. Russian and Jenny, please do get your authenticity card, because I tell you what, if you sell your jewellery, you have to erase, you have to have a total recall moment like Arnold Schwarzenegger in that film Total Recall. You're going to have your memory wiped, because you cannot take into consideration that those only cost you $14.95 when you're pricing your jewellery. Can you, Nadja?
No,
that's
you
unbelievable.
Cannot, amazing.
I mean, when I first launched these, and as I said, it was only the tail end of last year, it was $34.95, and that is worth a minimum of $34 to $44.95. And I tell you what, Jan collected, Lynn, Wendy collection, Devon, I am way over allocated on that. Well done.
And that's most certainly worth a collecting.
Yeah.
Even if you're not planning to use it straight off, I mean, chrome diopside at that quality.
I do little beady beads.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, of course you can. Sorry, do you know what, Ross? You're going to have to keep shouting at me. Well, just keep reining me in because I'm too excited about the Rose de France, mate. I'm too excited. Bye, Peter. Bye, Ben.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye. So long. Farewell. 10 mil. Of what? 10 mil rounds of knockout. Oh, let's just feast our eyes on them bad boys for a minute. Do you know, with that quality, you'd only need one, wouldn't you, as a pendant? Nadja. Nadja's getting carried away with this challenge kit we've given her. It's such a good deal, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I love working with it. It's so beautiful. So beautiful.
Coming up in a moment. We'll talk you through that kit again in a minute. It's ridiculous, the deal on the kit at 9 o'clock tonight. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Now, speaking of, wow, is that Charoite? Have you seen the size of it? I'm sorry, but sometimes size matters. I don't know if I'm going to be able to even balance. Look at the size of that. Oh, my word.
Do you know what? That would be great for wire writing or a wire tree.
A wire tree.
Above it.
Oh, like a
Tree of Life.
Tree of Life, that's the word, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Or on the Fairy Tree DVD that we've just filmed with Nadja, you could do one of, she does a little tiny tree and a larger tree as well, and you could actually put a little fairy tree on, a freestanding fairy tree on the Charoite, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That is beautiful Charoite, knockout quality. I love this because if you like gemstones like seraphonite and those angel wing streaks that you get, as if that to me is like, it's as if Mother Nature has created a gemstone out of a purple resin, like melted an amethyst down from a geode, and then brushed it with a feather, doesn't it? Now then we're going to put on the screen the number that we have. Now, make that 6 because we've just bought one. Can I tell you, I'm going to give you a little bit of insider information. This is how well we know our producers here. If they put the quantity on that early on in an auction, that means they know at the price it's going to, it will guaranteed sell out, because it's going to be a bit embarrassing if he puts that on and then it sits there and there's 5 left and we go, oh, it's really busy and you're loving that, and then it stays at 5. Okay, now then, you know that it says there, look, cabochons, and you might be thinking, why is she only showing one? Because it could be 1 at 100 carats like I've got here, it could be 2, it could be 3, but you are guaranteed now in that example there, we've got a lovely two different sizes, 2 different shapes, one oval, one sort of trilliant really, isn't it? Or pear drop, I suppose, really. Okay. Janice, Julie, Bev, Melissa, Tracy, $39.95 for Russian genuine Charoite. I have 2 left. That price point, to be honest as well, it's even better. Are you all right there, darling?
Yes,
are you all right there? Are you too high, sweetie?
See,
Do you
my
need an
legs
oxygen
dangling.
mask?
I feel like a kid in the playground.
Are your feet
Oh,
dangling?
there we go.
Oh, she's all right. I was worried about her then. Okay, so as I said, it's fantastic if you get, I mean, you might want a couple like we have in the recording. I'd like that one on its own if I had the chance. I think it's just gone. Congratulations. Do get your authenticity card, won't you? Has anybody just joined us? Has everybody heard the news tonight? Has anybody just got home from work? Or, I don't know, babysitting I don't know. Do you know what's happening at 8 o'clock tonight? I need everybody to know. We have only gone and got, certainly to our knowledge, the first time we think ever on Jewellery Maker, on the late show as well, and we've got all 150 of them, we have got this utterly beautiful, first time to our knowledge on Jewellery Maker strand of Rose de France authentic amethyst. Rose de France. This is such a treat for jewellery makers, let alone us here on the Late Show getting to launch this for you.
Amazing.
Wow. 1 hour and 20 minutes and the clock is ticking.
Rose petals on a strand.
Imagine flowers of Rose de France. Rose de France. I've got to say Rose de France. Oh, with these mixed in. Oh, Jadeite.
Spring.
Oh, spring. Oh, the barnyard is busy in a regular tizzy, and the obvious reason is because of the season. That's spring, spring, spring out of 7 Brides and 7 Brothers. Random songs. Now then, beautiful. I mean, for me personally, I'd be doing Burmese Jadeite flowers with Rose de France. Look at that, Nadja. Oh, come on.
Gorgeous.
That clarity of that Rose de France is unbelievable. I mean, if you go to Jempori's website and you look at Rose de France, Steve will go on and on and on and on and on about how difficult it is to actually get hold of Rose de France. And in fact, because of how difficult it is to get an authentic, proper colour tone of Rose de France, I think for about the first 7-8 years of Jempori, he wouldn't bring Rose de France to air. So now this is another Steve Bennett special. Genuine grade A, because as you can see there, no pigmentation, beautiful smooth surface, perfect colour tone, matching, natural Burmese Jadeite. Oh my giddy aunt! My giddy aunt. And I've seen Steve Bennett's mum giddy occasionally, my lovely auntie. She's a giddy lady. 80 this year. 80 this year. And it's their 60th wedding anniversary as well. Amazing achievement. So 200 carats of Burmese Jadeite, £16.33. Do you want to know how many we've got? On the strand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I've got 70. They're not even £1 each. Each one of those is not even £1 a piece. I mean, that there for me would be, what, 17 individual pendants. Would anybody dare, even in sterling silver, with a head pin or wire, would you dare to sell one of those in a pendant for less than £10? Never.
Oh, not a chance.
What do you reckon, £20 each?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so...
I mean, that's just...
£340 that would be.
The bare minimum. If you added, you know, sterling silver findings or anything else, you'd
exactly.
be well into the
of course you would.
30s, 40s.
Well done. Well done. It's another Steve Super Saver. Now, Tony, my lovely friend Tony's watching. She knows. She's met Steve. She's been to the ball with me, the Gemporia ball. Have you heard he's on the show on Friday morning, Tone? You'll probably be at work, but Steve Bennett's going to be here tomorrow, on Friday morning, sorry. Do we know what time? Oh, not sure. We'll try and find out, because we're back on Freeview! SD! Finally! Is that tomorrow or Friday? Tomorrow, we believe. So exciting.
Fantastic.
So exciting. It's brilliant news. Okay, should we just go straight in? Every single penny off, clearing the vault, 35, and lovely shape those, I think. They're really cool. I actually think they're very unisex. Now, Ross, my producer, likes a low price, but even he's shocked at this. You wait till you see the Rose de France. I tell you what, you never even get your breath. 35 carats for £8.99. These are unbelievable deals. And of course, what do you get with beautiful Iolite? You get Pleiochroism, one of the most pleiochroic gemstones of our time. Really, I mean, the only one I think that you can beat Iolite with on Pleiochroism wise is Andalusite. Other than that, I reckon Iolite's probably the most pleiochroic after Andalusite. So you are going to, those, I tell you what, those are going to make lovely sort of holiday earrings, wouldn't they? Or, I tell you what, my friend posted yesterday a lovely picture of a beautiful anklet for the summer.
Right, yes. Anklets are just so summer.
They are so summer.
Really
and I'm thinking, because we've given you, what we give you there as well, look, is all the little silver spacers that you get to use. But that just looks like all the different colours of the ocean, doesn't it? Within that Pleiochroism of the Iolite. $8.99, ridiculous. Well done, that is brilliant. These are the last of stock. You've got to grab these while you can. Okay, we are 15 minutes away. Last 35 of the sterling silver, and then moseying price-wise down to sort of the Prime Minister's house on Downing Street. Just to give you a hint under that one. And then I've got the last chances of the 9-carat solid rose gold Prince of Wales 20-inch chain coming up for you in 15 minutes' time. All right. Are you having a lovely time?
fantastic
yeah.
time, yeah. Just love it when I get given gorgeous things to play with, yeah.
We do like to give you gorgeous things to play with. beautiful Nadja. Do you know she flies in? She's our only jewellery maker, guest designer that flies in a plane. She does, don't you?
I do.
Do you fly first class?
No,
No.
I don't think they actually have that in those planes. So
Oh, don't
no.
they? Oh.
Yeah, but I'm quite happy though. It doesn't take too long, to be fair.
How long does it take to fly from Edinburgh?
The flight itself is actually just an hour, but the overall trip is more like 5, just because of all the waiting around and all that. But I don't mind it because the trip's broken up, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's great.
I bought my airplane drink the other day, which I never have. I bought a carton of tomato juice. I was having tomato juice on the plane. Yeah.
It's so nice. I like tomato juice.
Yeah, I know. Bit of Liam Perrins. Bit of white pepper.
Salt, white pepper. There's other ingredients you could put in there.
Yeah, don't put the vodka. Right then, 8. Oh, Ross, you snuck that one in there. Oh, do you know what? Lovely. Oh, look, straight drilled ovals. We never get that. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, and they make great rings then, Nadja, with a straight drill through.
I sort of do.
Yeah.
Quite like it because they lie nice and flat on your finger.
Yeah,
Really
that's what I mean.
nice
They're going to
flat,
be
yeah.
lovely, aren't they, as rings? And there's a lot on there. £8.95. Wow, that's about to sell out as well. Well done. Oh, yeah, nice. Oh, so then, shall I, if you just managed to get the chrome diopside, yeah, and you fancy having the, sort of really making that green, or the chrome tourmaline, which I'm guessing sold out. I think there's 2 left. Oh, brilliant. There's 2 left of the chrome tourmaline. If you got the chrome diopside's gone, obviously. The chrome tourmalines, there's 2 left at that brilliant Steve Super Saver deal. And if you wanted to jazz them up and make them really, really pop, and you want to do a contrasting ice white, bright, brilliant microfaceted topaz, that strand's for you. 2 mil with all the fire that your brilliance of your white, sparkling topaz. It's an illegal price point. Price police. Get them here, please. $7.95. Look at the fire.
Oh man, imagine they're sewn on a bridal dress or something like that with pearls or...
Well, speaking of pearls, can somebody check with Tom or Chloe that I'm allowed to talk about Saturday? Am I even allowed to even mention what's happening on Saturday? Those have sold out. Ross, in the break, would you mind checking? If you wouldn't mind, either Chloe or Tom will just fire off a group text saying, is Zena allowed to talk about Saturday? Because it's off the scale. What's happening on Saturday?
I want to know, tell me.
I think it could be the biggest show on Jewellery Maker ever. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And the guest I've got, I'm coming in early tomorrow to meet him. Very excited. We're having a proper pre-show meeting with this big guest, first time on Jewellery Maker ever.
I'm so
I just don't know if I'm allowed to tell you.
So intrigued.
I know, and I'm desperate. I'm desperate to tell you, and I'm desperate to tell you. No. He's never been on Jewellery Maker before. I'm desperate to tell you who it is, but I need to know that I'm allowed. I need to know. I have to have authority. I have to, otherwise I daren't speak. I'll never be forgiven. Now then, would you like to add in lapis lazuli microfaceted? I tell you what, these are the deals we're getting on these Steve Super Saver deals. Ross and I were talking earlier, my producer. We are excelling ourselves on these giveaway deals on microfaceted lapis lazuli. Definitely got to put that. In fact, can I show you the white topaz? That colour you're getting there, my loves, is natural, would you believe? Oh, that's just shocking. It's actually shocking. Really? $8.95. Just want to show you with the crest of a wave with the topaz look. Look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Very high end. Imagine some red spinel on there and go red, white and blue.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Bit of patriotism. Assuming that's your flag. Don't know. $8.95. How many of those you got left, hun? Oh, they've gone. Loads and well, I said they've gone. I think if you've all checked out, they've gone. But well done, absolutely stunning. Have you had any old prices come in on the guesses for the Rose de France? Have you? Oh, sorry, we're running out of time. I just cannot. I'm going to keep telling you about these Rose de France. We don't think we've ever done it on Jewellery Maker before. Don't think we have. So excited, and it's such good quality. And we think well, there's no think, we have priced them wrong. So grab them. Now this is stunning because it gives you an idea of how to actually lay out the necklace, doesn't it? If you want to go all necklace on it, yeah. It's only gone and got Amazonite, Kunzite, aquamarine, beryl, and morganite all on one strand, and they're all very generous 8mm rounds as well. Oh, pretty beautiful. It's another one, yeah. It's one of them. As soon as you hear the alarm, it's not the ghost train. It's Steve Bennett approaching. £19.33. He should have that sound when he's snowboarding down the mountain, because he's lethal when he comes up behind you and cuts you up. Yeah, Steve. It's on. So then, beautiful. Now, I mean, can I just show you each section there? Look at the aquamarines there. Look at the colour tone. And then your morganites. Those are your morganites there. Look, beautiful. And then your kunzites, beautiful. And then your two sections of your lovely aquamarine, and then you're back to kunzite again. And then you're back to your aquamarine, and then even more kunzite and morganite. It's a very, very generous one. Hello, Darren. Darren's just come in. Hello, Darren. Darren's just treated himself. Thank you, Darren, my love. Well done, you. Great deal, that is. Really, really great deal. Well done. Right then, now, I'm just going to mention last chance on these. Don't mean to panic you, but last chance. And remember, we're off to Downing Street, aren't we, after the break on that sterling silver chain, right? Right then, so it's another Steve's Super Saver deal. Do you know, we are coming up to, actually, Leah, can I ask you a favour in the break? I could ask you in the break, that'd be much better. But you know, can we do the clock thing on that in the break? So we know exactly how many minutes we've got left? Yeah, is that okay? Is that all right, Ross? Because I'm so excited. We've got Rose de France Amethyst in, just coming up to about an hour. An hour. You need to be here at 8 o'clock. Please stay with us till then, but you have to. I'd get in about sort of 1:45 to make sure you're ready, primed to go. We can't put it on pre-order, the system won't let us. I've got 150, all 150 will sell out. This deal is shocking, shocking. Oh, so excited for you. I'm sorry, I am beyond excited for you. Oh, I was excited to be back after a week off, but let alone getting Rose de France Amethyst launch on the Late Show for you, my lovelies. Very exciting. So, we have here, it would be a sin to miss these, wouldn't it? Ah, do you get it? SIMV 94. Anyway, what I would like to draw your attention to is the extraordinary quality of those. I mean, that has got everything. Oh, can you imagine? Do you know what? First of all, that is the only Chrysocolla rounds that we have in the whole of the vault. This is it. Also, you know those lapis we just had? Imagine those microfaceted lapis in between there. I'm not going to ask you to imagine. I'm going to show you, look. Look at this. Look at this with those. Oh, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, isn't it, though?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. Lapis lazuli. I don't know if there's any left. No, they've gone. Now, do you know what? Chrysocolla is one of those rare gems that we would love to see more of, but we're just not going to because of the rarity. Prized by gemstone enthusiasts, gemstone collectors. It is absolutely prized for its really, really unique patterns, and I'm going to show you some of these patterns if I can. Unique patterns and really shocking, unique, attractive colours. You know, because in there we have definitely got turquoise, we have definitely got lapis, we have definitely got borderline sort of some of the Tibetan turquoise, a little bit of Sleeping Beauty, definitely got lapis in there, you've got a bit of almost bronzite colour tones in there, Larimar colour tones in there. Extraordinary. Now, obviously, talking about 10mm rounds, of a rare, rare gemstone. Really rare. Now, I would think about putting that with those lapis lazuli, with your larimar, with your turquoise, and it's just stunning. It really is. Now, that is a previous closing price on these. Now, I'm going to let you into a little secret. Before Steve Bennett came and said, no, clearing the vaults, we did go to $44.95. So we took £20 off the price, which is a heck of a price drop. Now, do you see that behind? Now, am I right in thinking every single one of Steve's fibbity, whatever they're called, Steve's soup is too big of a mouthful for me. Has every one of those that we've done tonight so far sold out? Yes, right. So every one of these so far on the Late Show in the last hour has sold out. Good for you. I am so glad. Nobody's paying $64.95 and not one of you is going to save yourself £20. You're going to save way, way more because we are going to this extraordinary price of $29.95. That is off the original price, £40 off the original price, isn't it? Off the original $69.95 though. Oh, 64, I do apologise, sorry Ross. Do you know what, $29.95 for Chrysocolla. Well, we should have 16, I would think, shouldn't we? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Ah, now, can just everybody bear with me, right, Ross? Does that say 16 centimetre? So if you divide it by 10 mil, you should be 16. Right, let me just prove this, just because people don't believe me sometimes. You ready? Let's have a count together, shall we? Ready, Em? Ready? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 is where we should be. We're giving you 3 extra for now. Yep. Giving you them 3 for nothing. £1.57 for a 10 mil knockout quality. And each one of those is over 7 carats a solitaire of Chrysocolla. Well done. They are about to sell out. Congratulations. After the break, you can get your hands on, if you're quick, either of these fantastic chains.
How would you like to design a bead and launch it with a presenter live on Jewellery Maker? Well, in celebration to Jewellery Maker's fast approaching 10th birthday, we are giving one lucky person a chance to do just that. All you have to do is send a blank email to the address below, download the pack, fill it in and send it back to us. The lucky winner will have their bead designed, put into production, spend their day at Jewellery Maker creating and designing projects, finishing pieces with guest designers, and launch their bead live on Jewellery Maker. And on top of that, you'll get £200 accredited to your account. It's that easy. The closing date to get your entries in is the 3rd of March. From then, a panel of judges and bead makers will go through your designs to pick an eligible winner. This will take a couple of weeks to process and go through all of the entries, so we'll keep you posted on what show we're going to be announcing the winner on. Jewellery Maker, create, wear, win!
Due to public demand, we have got the most amazing deal of the day this coming Friday. This little bad boy, an amazing gemstone bead scoop. We've got a big quantity. It's going to be in big, big demand though. Coming up this Friday at 11 o'clock. Jewellery Makers. On the 27th of February, we're moving back to Freeview SD Channel 73 from 8 AM to 1 PM, which means that more of you get to see our wonderful designs and incredible deals. Then from 1 PM to 10 PM, we'll be back on Freeview HD Channel 74 as usual. If you watch us on Virgin, Sky or Freesat, then there's no change. You can carry on watching us as normal. So tune in on Freeview SD Channel 73 from 8 AM to 1 PM and Freeview HD Channel 74 from 1 PM to 10 PM from the 27th of February. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hi Jewellery Makers, this Saturday's Late Show has something very, very special for you in the 8 o'clock hour. Well, we've got some pearls, but not just any pearls. Tahitian pearls, South Sea pearls, gold and white. But there's only very small quantities. Some only have 3 in stock of each one. So you need to be quick if you want to grab yourself something special here on Jewellery Maker, Saturday night, the 8 o'clock hour.
Hi guys, I'm Dave Troth and I'm really excited to be joining you for my debut Jewellery Maker show. For the past decade, I've been traveling the world in search of some of the rarest gemstones for our Gemporia audience, and now we're all one big family. I want to share some of those rarest finds with you guys. I've been going through our now collective vault, looking for some of the truly rare pieces that I've found on my travels, and I hope to share them with you, so please join us for this incredible debut show.
Right then, my lovelies. Now, we had some chain earlier on. We had a metre of... That was... Sorry, Emma, that was my fault. It come out on the thing. Sorry. Anyway, hello, welcome. We are very excited. We're going to bring you these chains. We had some chains earlier on in the hour, all sold out. These are going to go the same way. And we will then talk to you about the today's must have. It's never been worded so correctly, because we've only gone and got, for the first time that we're aware of, somebody may tell me different, I've not been here for the full 10 years of Jewellery Maker, but certainly in my time on Jewellery Maker and all of my crew here tonight, first time we've ever had genuine, authentic, stunning, knockout Rose de France Amethyst on the show tonight. Oh my goodness me, we're so excited. And it's, I think, well, it's coming up there, look, 59 minutes. Thank you, Leah, for doing that. 59 minutes, all right? So, in fact, just before we bring you these chains, I asked you earlier and said, what price do you think our Rose de France Amethyst will be? Because I tell you what, do me a favour, when you get these home, do what we call the washing line technique, when you hold them up like that, and you look at the quality of them. And I'm telling you now, whoever has priced these for us here on behalf of this business has got it monumentally wrong in your favour. It's a shocker. Now, Bev and Bev and Liz both said $49.95. Melissa went a bit cheeky and went, well, I wouldn't mind 20 quid so I can have 2. We went, oh. And Joe, look at these, the perfect tone of genuine, authentic Rose de France Amethyst on the show tonight. In less than an hour, Joan said, I'm with Melissa, but I am going to be a bit more cheeky and I'm going to go $18.95. Joan! I like how cheeky you are. Joan, if you don't ask, you don't get, do you, love? Joan, nice one. Good for you. Well, Melissa wanted 2, didn't she? Just keep watching, Joan. Suzanne said, evening, Zena. Hello, darling. Rose de France Amethyst, cheeky JM price, $29.90. Oh, they're all going cheeky, Ross. Hey, you're all going cheeky. Roz, now, hello, I've just seen you treating yourself beautifully. Stunning. Need, Roz. I'm telling you, sweetie, in 57 minutes, you will be able to get these, sweet pea, in 57 minutes. I've got 150. I've got the whole lot for you. To our knowledge, never been on Jewellery Maker before. Get your authenticity card. I am confident every single one of those gone at the door tonight. Ross, we're totally sure of ourselves. It's that naughty a deal. As I said, I don't want to bang on about him. He priced it wrong. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's one of them. Just have it. Just have it. Don't go, just hang out. Just check it, I'll have 5. honestly, that is what I would. I'm giving the game away a bit, aren't I? But I would buy 5 at this price tonight, minimum. We haven't told you what we're doing yet, have we, Nadja?
Well, I sort of had an inkling, but I don't know the actual price yet.
We haven't dared tell her.
Yeah, so
We haven't dared. Can I just before I move on, have you just have a look at that? It's unbelievable.
I wanted to have a look at that.
It's unbelievable.
Do you know what they remind me of?
What?
I lived in France for 6 years,
Oh,
right?
yeah?
Yeah.
And you're a rose.
Oh.
Rose de France, Nadja.
So in the place I lived, I think a lot of places in France is lined with lavender.
Oh yeah, of course.
When you come in, and it's one of the favourite plants they like to put there.
Yeah.
And the entrance place to my house had a row of lavenders, and it just reminds me of that, because the sort of lavender undertone that
It's
you
beautiful.
get.
It's this lilac lavender.
Yeah, and it takes
gorgeous.
me right back to my home back in France. It's absolutely gorgeous.
So there you go. We have a lot of our audience in France as well, haven't we? Yeah.
Oui.
Thank you.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's stunning quality. Yeah. So we are now, Petit Pois, 55 minutes away from the first time that we're aware of on Jewellery Maker. I have to say that because if somebody case messages in and goes, we've had it before. Well, we've never seen it on Jewellery Maker, and we've all been here a while. So anyway, for us, first time ever. Anyway, right, in the meantime, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Right then, darlings, another last of stock. Now, very, very, very occasionally on Jewellery Maker, we are allowed to bring you solid gold. Now, usually, it'd be plated rose gold. Not today. Ooh. Now you imagine, in fact I'm going to get Nadja to just pass me over those Rose de France if she doesn't. I'm so sorry, because I'm just thinking sorry darling, release the Rose de France. Release Nadja, thank you. Now just imagine, darlings, if you would, a rose gold chain with 1 Rose de France on it. That's what we're thinking. I know, to wit to woo. Can you imagine just one of those on there? One's very excited, isn't he? But yeah, rose gold. Now this is not plated. This is solid gold. And I think a Rose de France amethyst, if you don't mind me saying, darlings, does warrant solid gold, doesn't it? And rose gold with those lovely lilac-y, lavender, pinky tones of Rose de France. Oh, hello, which is only 53 minutes away, you lucky things. So, darlings, this is a Prince of Wales chain. So it's one of our beautiful Prince of Wales chains, which is made of small circular links. And I'm going to bring it across. Yeah, you can see the links in that recording. I'm going to bring it down and show you as well, because the links are small circular links. And to actually be allowed to be called a Prince of Wales, darlings, it has to have a minimum of 4, no less than 4 other links connected to each link. And what that then does is it forms a beautiful precious metal chain, but obviously in this case it is solid gold. And that chain, thank you Ross, lovely, resembles a rope. And a very fine rope. But when I say a fine rope, don't let the fineness and the delicateness of that chain make you think, oh, it's not going to be very strong, because quite the opposite. It's extremely strong due to the additional connectivity that you've got between each and every link. So this is great, right? You kind of got a win-win. The idea being, it looks sexy, it looks slimline, so it looks posh. However, you'd then think, oh, Prince of Wales. A Prince of Wales would normally be thicker than this. But actually, you get a fineness about it, and you're getting extra inchage, if that's a word, in charge. As in, lots of, oh no, did you see that then? So I just literally dropped it onto the neckline, look.
Oh, look at that. Barely there, I love that.
Exactly.
Stunning.
But super strong. Now, 40% of the allocation that we have available has gone, so nearly half. This is, in fact, is this the only one we've got in the vault? I'm willing to bet it is, you know. Yeah, it is. This is it. The only, hello, The price is going. Bolt ring clasp, darlings. Super fine and yet not super fine. Super fine visually, super strong because of its additional connectivity. Not plated, solid rose gold. Yes, whoopee whoop. Who knows how to do one of them? To woo. I can do it when I put, but I'd get lipstick all over my fingers because I have to put 4 fingers in when I do that. Whoop. It's very loud and I'd wake you all up. I can do a really loud one of them. Anyway, is it plated, Leah? Is it plated? No. Is the sterling silver underneath, Leah?
Yes.
No. No, Leah. No, Leah. No, Leah. No, Leah. See, now Leah, she's forgiven for giving that because she's forgiven for thinking that because normally there would be sterling silver underneath. So she's thinking, what's the right answer? And I'm going, is the sterling silver? Yeah. No. Solid rose gold. Thank you very much. Thank you. So Leah. Could I just say good evening to my beautiful friend Glenda? Hello, Glenda. Darling, in Greater Manchester. Hello. How are you, darling? Anyway, I just want to say hello. So, do you fancy a really naughty deal? Who knows what number the PM lives at? 10. Who fancies a sterling silver chain under that price point?
Yes.
I hope we can do that now because poor Ross is panicking, thinking, oh, she's done it again. Have I done another mistake? I'm getting good at them, aren't I? I did a really naughty one the other week, didn't I? Was it on the microfaceted Thulite? Do you remember? 2 strands. Ooh. Oh, very awkward. Anyway, so, right then. This... Oh, in fact, that had a bolt ring clasp. This has got a trigger clasp. I will show you the clasp in a moment. But this is the last of stock in what we class as a beautiful rounded box chain, a 1mm gauge, very bright that silver, isn't it? 925 sterling silver. Let me show you. Perfect gift. Perfect. Mother's Day coming up. Mother's Day is what, 3 weeks away? 3 weeks away till Mother's Day on the 22nd of March. That's here in the UK. Beautiful trigger clasp. 95 sterling silver. Oh, would you like to see that on as well? Yeah? Because I wish we didn't put... I'm going to speak to Steve Bennett about this. We need to stop putting chain. It's not a chain, it's a necklace. It's ready to wear. It's ready to wear. A chain is like we had earlier, where we have a metre of chain and it's not finished. Well, I'm happy for us to call that a chain. Would you agree, Nadja?
Absolutely.
This is a necklace.
Yep. Ready to wear.
Ready to wear. Oh, now I'll tell you what. Look how bright that is on my very pale neckline. Super. And again, because of that amount of sterling silver, look, over 2.5 grams, the drape is naturally there. I didn't sort of window dress that. I just plonked it on. It just goes whoop, perfect. That is the sign of a good quality chain, when it drapes perfectly every time. OMRF 24 today. Are you ready for this? I'd said, right, how long to the Rose de France, people? 47 minutes approaching until, for the first time that we're aware of on Jewellery Maker ever, and not just any strand of Rose de France, darlings. Wait, I can't believe this is going to be this is going to be the chat of the week, isn't it? Rose de France Amethyst. Rose de France, perfect amethyst. First time we've seen them on Jewellery Maker to our knowledge here. And you have got this extraordinary chain. Now, we've had guesses tonight of $49.95, $49.95, £20, $18.95. But people at $29.95, people are saying, when we've gone to £20 and $18.95, we know we're being cheeky. So, well, we know you're being cheeky, but if you don't ask, you don't get, do you? Melissa wanted us to go to £20 because she wanted 2. And I said, Melissa, watch this space, and I think you'll be multi-buying, darling. Okay, there's Darren again. I'm not fibbing, he's here, Darren. Now, Sophia's had 2, Darren's had 2, Claire's had 2, Mary's had 2, Collector and Moray's had 3, Sophia's had 2, and the list goes on. Now, the bad news is, people, I'll say bad news, alarming news, lesson 15 available. So obviously a sellout, $7.95. Are you buying something for Mother's Day? Are you making something for Mother's Day? There might be somebody that acts like a mother to you. Do you know who acts like a mother to me? Linda Brunwell.
Ah.
She does. Linda Brunwell is like a mom to me. And are you? No. No. Have you ever made me any food? No. Linda's always making me food. She's lovely. Leah, you're my friend. She's like my mum. But wouldn't that be lovely to make something for Linda? To say thanks. Think. Cost effectively as well.
Love that.
Yeah, she would like that. Otherwise, she'd expect me to take her for an afternoon tea, and they're really expensive. I mean, an afternoon tea, you're talking 30 quid a head with a glass of fizz, aren't you, really? Yeah? Mind you, somebody was having, I went for a walk at Cannock Chase yesterday, in between the snow showers and sun showers. Thank you for all your lovely comments, by the way, on Facebook. It was really sweet of you. Thank you. And there was a couple next to us, when we went for coffee afterwards, having an afternoon tea, and it looked yummy. Oh, it did look yummy. Oh, all the macaroons and the scones and the finger sandwiches and it did look nice. Right then, my darlings, there are now single figures available. Obviously going to sell out. It's a beautiful, beautiful rounded box chain, and it just looked. Do you want one last look? Got time? Go on then. There you go. So the drape, I haven't touched it, have I? $7.95, the drapage. Perfectamundo, as the old turtles used to say. The Ninja Turtles. The Ninja, I remember them first time around. Right then, everybody, I've just got to keep putting it out there. For the first time that we're aware ever on Jewellery Maker, we have been given for you an extraordinary opportunity tonight. We're so excited. It's the genuine. It's not a strand of amethyst that we've just got. Oh, looks a bit like Rose de France. It is Rose de France, darlings. Amethyst, and we've got the authenticity card to prove it for 25p. They are stunning. Coming up in 44 minutes, and we've priced it. Whoever's priced it, I do worry for whoever's priced it. You know.
Trouble brewing.
Well, it's a bit, Karen, a great big good evening, Zena, Nadja. Oh, I like that. A great big good evening. Oh, I like that. And to you, Karen Gorge. She said, I'm going to be you lot, you don't have pushy look, don't you? That's what we love about you. I'm going to be very cheeky, you're not kidding, and say $16.95, a Steve Super Saver. Karen, darling, it's Rose de France Amethyst. I mean, now come on. Brand new launch of Rose de France. Now, Liz and Beverly said $49.95, and that's what I guessed, to be honest. I went a bit higher, actually. It's extraordinary, I can't believe. But keep watching, because it's 43 minutes away. So excited. Right then, speaking of being excited, I'm about to mosey on over to join my lovely, and she's so lovely. Oh, you are though. She's so lovely. Come on, Leah. Whee! Hi. We've only got the beautiful Nadja on the show. Hello, gorgeous. Her DVD on this. Please, everybody that's watching, buy the fairy DVD when it comes out. It's absolutely gorgeous. Brilliant. Isn't it, chicken?
It was so much fun.
Brilliant.
Really enjoyed myself.
Brilliant.
It was great.
Right then, now. Ooh, so this is the kit that... right, now we've got a challenge kit coming up at 9 o'clock. The kit at 9 o'clock is the one where we're doing this ridiculous deal, right? We've got the strand of the 3mm Chrysocolla that on its only $16.95, and we've got the last 3 left. $16.95. For £3 more, you're going to get cabochons of petrified wood, a strand of snakeskin jasper, and 20 metres of wire, 10 metres in 0.4, 10 metres in 0.8, and all of that for £3 extra. I know. In the meantime, now you had speaking of amethyst, some great
Wow.
big rocks.
I mean, that's the only right word for it. I mean, this was a wow kit when I opened it up. It's just so amazing. There's absolutely chunks and chunks of amethyst in there, and you get so much. I mean, I went quite gem heavy with the kit, and I filled up so many busts and bracelets. And there's just so much to go with it. So it's absolutely amazing.
It's incredible,
Yeah.
isn't it? And do you know what? This is what I love about our kits. Sorry, Michael, love. This is what I love about our kits, because I would never put those gemstones together.
Do you know, quite often I think the same thing, and I get them, and individually, if you look at them, even just in the pack, like, oh, are they going to work together? And then you put them together,
and it's like, wow.
You think, oh my word, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was absolutely amazing. I loved working with that
It really
kit.
is. Thank you, Michael. You are a star.
Chunks,
And it's a proper, original, back to the original kits of Jewellery Maker, where we give you everything you need, don't we?
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got everything. Got your findings that you
Got
need,
the
stranding
starter
packs if you want to
threading
use them, and I mean, I've got to be said that these amethysts could be. You know, individual pieces, every single one of them.
Thank you,
so
Michael.
that is a kit and a half with loads and loads in it. So
Well, that strand alone, that amethyst strand that we've got there, just making sure I've got the right, 850 carats alone. 850 carats of those incredible light amethyst massive nuggets. So on its own, £21.95. Now, in addition, we are, because obviously it's February, isn't it? So we're still in February, we've only got a few days left, haven't we? We thought we'd give you, as well, these lovely faceted 8mm rounds of amethyst. Now, that takes that amethyst there to 1,000 carats. Right there. That there, those two strands of amethyst are 1,000 carats of this month's birthstone. Now, this is the strand I wouldn't have put with it. And do you know what? In your jewellery,
it really works. Yeah,
it goes really. I would never have put it. Nadja said the same.
Yeah,
Ross and
that
Juicy
really
said the
works.
same.
Such a beautiful contrast in colours, goes so well together. I really like the size as well.
Yeah.
It's such a nice centre.
Well, those are your 10mm rounds, and those, I tell you what, might be worth a try with the Chrysocolla 10mm rounds we had earlier. So we're now at 1,200 carats of genuine gemstones here at Jewellery Maker. Now, would you like to see the things that we put together for you to make your jewellery? The great news is we've actually got the original proper Jewellery Maker essential threading pack, which includes your rose gold colour beading thread, it includes your monofilament and the ever wonderful elasticity for your
Fantastic, yeah.
stretches. And to put it all together, we've got a rose gold plate findings kit, my lovelies, which includes... Does it tell me? Does it tell me? Does it tell me how many pieces it includes? Do you know how many findings that 21, sorry, 21. So you've got the chain, you've got crimps, you've got jump rings, you've got head pins, you've got shepherd hooks, and you've got 2 toggle clasps as well. So that is one heck of a kit, isn't it, lovely girl?
Loads and loads in it, yeah, honestly. I mean, I went really gem heavy on every single piece.
You
And
did
I had
half.
a half time finishing it all up. There were loads. So you don't even have to do that. You can break it up and this will last you for a long time.
That's gorgeous. I mean, that's one amethyst you've used
That's just
there.
one piece. That's a focal. So as I said, how many are on that strand?
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Hang on,
So you
just
could
quickly.
make...
Because just bear in mind, that is not your price. That's what it would be if you added all the components up individually. We're not going anywhere. Ignore that price like a bad smell. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 23. I've got 23 massive amethysts on there. Just on that one strand.
So you got 23 focal
Absolutely.
points in that strand alone.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready to see what we can do for you live on Jewellery Maker? As a thank you for watching this Wednesday evening, bit of midweek madness for you. Are you ready for this? Down massively in price to a very affordable $24.95. Now, for an 850 carat strand of amethyst, that's pretty good going. But to include the extra, really deep, rich, I mean, the colour tone, and this is what I love about amethyst. Look at the difference in colour. That shock of difference of colour there. And don't forget, speaking of difference of colour, in just over half an hour, precisely 36.5 minutes, for the first time that we're aware of on Jewellery Maker, we have got Rose de France. I'm going to say it posh because it is. Amethyst coming up for you at the most extraordinarily bonkers midweek madness price you have ever. We've priced it wrong.
I've heard the price in the meantime, so yeah,
we've priced it wrong.
It's
wrong. Yeah. $24.95. Yeah. Now this beautiful lady next to me is going to give us a lovely demo, aren't you?
I will indeed.
What are you thinking of demoing?
So I thought I'm going to show you the focal.
Okay.
All right. The single focal in there, so you can make, how many were there? 21 on there.
23 I counted, didn't I? 23. Yeah.
So if you're making this sort of thing, you can make 23 of these pendants with just that one strand.
Now we did. We did have some wire earlier. Oh no, the wire. The wire that Liv, could you pass me both of those wire things out? Wire treats over. That one and the kit for later, darling. Thank you. Now, what wire do you need for that?
You can use 0.8 and 0.4.
Oh, if only we'd got a kit coming up with 0.8 and 0.4 at 9 o'clock.
If only.
In the right colour. So that's coming up. And also, under £20 that deal. Also, if you want to recreate with that colour, wire, 0.4, 0.8, we've got that deal coming up on its own.
So we do, and you've got, this multicoloured wire.
Yeah, that's coming up at 9 o'clock. It's the most... Oh, do you want to do it in this hour? Yeah. Do you know what? Let's do that then. Because it's the right gauge. We'll do that in this hour.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that in this hour. Right, so darling, over to you then, if that's all right.
Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to show you how to make this. I call it like a
sunburst, isn't
it? Sunburst.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to bring it across.
Okay.
Get up quickly. So, going to lie it down.
Gorgeous.
So what we need to create first. So all of this has wire bases on it, okay?
Oh, Statue of Liberty crown almost,
just
isn't
a little bit,
yeah.
So this is just one way to drape it around a stone. You can do all sorts of things with it. I really like this technique, yeah. So this is a little bit different than your normal sort of crown technique because it's got little loops in between. So for me personally, this technique sometimes can be challenging. It's one of my nemesis techniques, so I try and work on it as much as I can. Okay. And for me, I think you conquered it. Incorporating different techniques helps me to keep it nice and tidy. Oh my goodness.
Nice and tidy.
Nice and tidy.
Nice and tidy.
Nice and tidy. Right. Okay, so what we need to do is cut our bases first. So in this section here, I've used 5 base wires, okay? So I know we do have some wire coming up, so maybe you want to have a look at it now and then...
do you know what? I'll tell you what, why don't we just quickly pop it on now?
So that you have it, yeah. I mean, this
because we have it.
In copper, which goes just as well. With amethyst.
So what we want to just show you here, so these are the 2 gauges that Nadja's about to work with. Your 0.8, which is more structural. I know, I appreciate I'm probably telling most of you how to suck eggs, but you know where I'm going with this. 0.8 mil for anybody that's new is a slightly thicker gauge, more structural. You can wire right, you can make your earring findings, you can do all sorts with it, can't you? Then you've got your wrapping wire, which is your 0.4 mil, and again, both of these gauges will be usable with Nadja's incredible Fairy Tree DVD that is about to be launched very soon. We filmed it today. Perfect for twisting. And then what we've given you here is a cheeky little extra, because this bundle deal, I've got 50 chances only, is extraordinary, right? We have got 10 metres of the green, pink, what do we class it as? Sorry, is it green and... What, sorry? Green, pink, silver. Yeah, there you go, look.
Fabulous was the different colours going on it.
Yeah. Okay, now, we're confident that all 50 of these will go. Ready for the price. There are, let me just confirm, 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres. There's 30 metres of wire here. Get ready for your price. There's 50 chances. All 3 reels, 0.4, 0.8, and this green and pink and silver is, yeah, hello, £2.32 a reel. Well, £2.32, £2.32, £2.31, if we're going to be exact.
That's brilliant for 3 reels. You need to stock up on wire.
Well, you know when you talked about the fairy tree DVD, can you imagine it in that? With the trunk in that, all those colours, because they're quite unicorny, fairy wing-like,
That actually is fantastic. You remember we're talking about mottling.
We were indeed on the DVD.
So that would be the perfect colour.
DVD will be launched soon. You're going to want to buy it. Honestly, it's fantastic. And if you've ever seen Nadja's wisteria tree that won the Design of the Year last year, this DVD will enable you to recreate a tree like that. And even if you're a beginner, basic toolkit, basic wire, and a few 11O seed beads. Honestly, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a lot of fun to create as well.
Okay, just quickly, I had 50. Collector Annette, Claire, Julie, multi-buy all you like, my loves. Justine, Verena, Sandy, Collector Darren, Gertrude, Catherine, Collectors Victoria. That bundle will quite rightfully sell out. Okay, so do keep coming in, but obviously we want to go back to Nadja's demo if that's all right.
Okay, shall we go? All right. Okay, so you've got 6 space wires. You cut them, this is about 15 centimetres. I would go a little bit longer, maybe about 20 centimetres, just to give you a little bit to work with when you get to the bail section. Because what we're going to create is something like this, okay?
Yeah.
And then we're going to use the ends to create the bail. So I'm going to show you how to do this weave. And as I said, for this I've used 5 base wires, and the more wires you use for the base, the bigger the crown actually is.
And they're 0.8 you're using?
That's 0.8 for base. So this works really well if you go with heavier gauges as well, so just bear in mind that it'll be harder to bend around once you get to that stage, okay? So to attach the wire, so leave a little bit of a tail, just enough to do the weaving at the top, so probably about 20 centimetres is enough. I'm going to attach it, and I'm going to start by going around it twice. That should be enough. Bring in the next wire. I'm going to shift this out of sight so you can actually see what I'm doing. And we are going to go around this section just once, okay? And you can see that this creates a little loop. So now what we're going to need to do now is come up and bring in the next wire. So it's a little bit different in these pyramid weave in that we are adding an extra little loop in between each ray, if you will. So another little loop, going to come back down. And I find, for me personally, this helps me to keep this particular weave neat and tidy, because when I do this weave I tend to pull too hard, and it buckles at the bottom. So as I said, to me, this weave sometimes can be challenging for me. Might not be for others, but it's for me. But I still love it and adore it because it looks.
Like you say, it's good to push yourself.
It does, and I quite like to practice. It's the only way you're going to improve.
How are you going to grow?
Your technique? Yeah, that's right.
Of course.
So you get to the top, and you don't go around the top ones. You just go from the bottom to the top, and then you are just going to work your way back. So I tend to open up a little bit so I know where I am, and then go back around the second last from the bottom. And then as I go with this weave, it helps to flatten it, to position the wires, and if you can see the little loops in between each, if you flatten it as you go along, it compresses the longer wires in place so that there's no danger of them overlapping. So you've got that, and then we're going to go around once to keep the pattern, and then we are just going to step it down. I'm going to go around the next wire in line, create a little loop, and then go down. And you can see already, if you're pulling too hard, it tends to kink a little bit at the bottom. So this is the challenging part. Try and not kink it. Oh, hang on, I was supposed to step it down. So I've got around this here. So I'm not going to do that because we've already got our little loop on this side.
Oh,
so
I see, right, okay.
I'm going to go around the next one in line, push it in, and then bring it in, and then 1, 2, 3. So now I'm going to push this in, and with this particular weave you have to kind of keep wiggling and manipulating the wire to make sure that it stays neat. Okay. So you keep doing this.
Can we just see that on camera just so that we can...
Absolutely.
Do you mind? Just thinking then we can see it nice and close because it's so beautiful. Look at that.
So you've got a little section here. So this is how it looks. And I find if you have a look at the little loops in between, they really help to keep this structurally sound, and it keeps me anyway from buckling the bottom.
That makes sense,
So that's why I actually like losing it that way. So now I'm going to do one more of these.
Okay.
I'm going to show you again. So we're going to open these up. We're going to go back round. So we start again at the bottom. So one around two, and then one around the second one. So that's one loop. Then we're going to go one up, and then one around this. Go up one further. So we keep stepping up the wire to work our way up to the top. And you just, as you're working, I find it helpful to cinch down to make sure that the longer wire stay in between the two little loops on either side of it. And then we're going to go around the top. And this one, cinch it down. And it's essential that you try not to pull it. You know, it's easy enough to pull hard, and then this will bunch up the wire at the bottom. Move this up a bit, bring it in between, create a little loop, go around it to create that longer section, and then step it down one, and every so often cinch and bunch up the wires so that it stays neat and tidy. So with this particular weave, to do this is more important than with other weaves because it's quite hard to do it later on with this because there's so much friction, there's so much wire that you need to keep cinching.
I've got it, that makes sense, yeah. Otherwise you'd never get it into position, would you?
Yeah, so you keep pushing and pressing it down, and then this is how it works, okay? So now this is the section with all the wire still in place. Okay. So now we've got to remove. You're going to have to carry on until you've got about 10. I think I've used 10. I'm going to bring this in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so it's 11. So you're just going to have to count. You can make a bit more at the top. I just carried on with a little bit of normal weaving at the top, but you can just add in 2 more, then you've got a full circle. Okay, so to get this particular effect, we're going to have to remove the top 3 wires. Okay, so we've got 5 here. So the first 2 are going to be fairly easy to remove. So that one you just pull it out.
Yeah, because they've got less wires wrapped around them, haven't they?
Yeah, so the second wire is also fairly easy. Now, when you get to the 3rd wire, it's going to be quite difficult to get it out. Okay, so in that case, obviously, especially when you've got 10 or 11 of these rows, so what I do in that case, you come in and in between, trim these, and then it'll be much easier. Even if you then have to slightly bend and you have to get bits and pieces out, you can do that. So that makes it a lot easier to remove.
Well, so scared for you then.
Don't have to be, it's safe. So there you go. So, and then you are left with just the 2 weaving wires.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to keep that. So I'm going to shift over to the piece I've already done. Put this away.
Okay.
And once you've done all of your weaving and you've got the section set, what we're going to do at the end, I've already actually done these here, but all this is basically a 3x2. Okay, and it works by twice around
both wires,
and then 3 times
just around the bottom.
Around the bottom, and this is basically called a 3x2. Oops, don't do that. 3x2. Okay, so that's how you do it. And on each side, I've done 4, so now there's 1 extra. I'm just going to remove it because you want it to be
symmetrical.
It was just to show you the actual weave because I've already done it on the prep piece. Right, so now you've got your wires, and once you have removed the top wires, it's actually fairly easy to manipulate this. So it'll stay nice and tight, and the manipulation of this will actually shape it nicely as well, and kind of removes any sort of odd kinks that you've had from the weaving bunching up. So we're going to bend this up a little bit, because that's going to be our bell section, like so. bring this together, and don't worry too much about the shape for now. You can sort that out later. So I'm going to bring these in together at the top. And all we're going to do now is a very simple weave, is to attach them first of all. Just go through around each, and then we're going to work our way back. This is just to attach them for now. Go back, bring it over, and this is just very secure to attach all of the wires together. So this is our bale wire, so that's what it would look like. And then we will cinch it together. So now the bale weave can be anything you like. I just liked to, for this one, so we're going to go twice around the top, and then twice around the middle. So just try and make sure that they're nice and neat together, and then also twice around the bottom. Right, so basically it's just a normal zigzag weave, except that I'm going, instead of going around the wires once, I'm doing it twice. So bring the wires in, straighten them out, and then we're going to start off again. We're going to start by twice around the bottom. Open this up, and then flatten this out. Twice around the middle, like so. Open this up, and then twice around the top. And all the while when you're weaving, I like to cinch as I go along. Especially when you have two weaves, it makes it a little bit thicker. So you would just carry on until you have enough to fold over the bale. I would probably say about 3 centimeters or so, and we are just going to bend this over once you have done it, and we're going to trim off. If you have a look here, there are 2 pieces of wire that I've wrapped around the front, okay? The other 2 I've just cut off very neatly so you can't actually see them. So you're going to take 2 of the wires, well, in fact I haven't cut any of them off. So I'm going to just go around the frame once, like so, and just adjust it. Trim off the end bit, and then just twirling. So what I've done, sometimes you don't need to cut them off, I just twirled these over, created a little loop, and fastened it against the actual frame. So you're going to cinch this down at the front. It would obviously look a little bit neater when you take your time with it.
That's lovely.
And then the frame, you can just manipulate it once it's attached. You can do whatever you like with it. You can actually turn it into an oval if you want. You can turn it into a longish oval. So entirely up to you. It's very malleable. Okay. So all I've done here then is taken a bit of 0.4 wire, and then some on the actual strand you get little gemstones.
You do get little spaces, don't you?
Spaces in between. So I've just added a little bit of 0.4 wire, and I've woven it around the frame through the gemstone with these as spaces to prevent the stone from spinning. Or else you maybe want the stone to spin, so give it enough space, and then attach it, and that's that.
Wow.
Really easy.
Isn't that lovely? Now, just going to obviously selflessly show it on the neckline there, Laura, just to show you how it looks. Isn't that lovely? Or somebody about me take that sterling silver necklace off, won't you? That looks lovely, doesn't it?
Such a gorgeous gemstone, and
It
to
is,
have
isn't it?
them in
Have it
that
framed
size
like
and
that,
pack
that is
beautiful.
beautiful. Thank you, lovely girl. Now, can I just mention this bundle here? That is 10 metres of 0.8, 10 metres of 0.4 in your copper wire, and your 10 metres in your green, pink and silver in that gorgeous wire. I mean, if you're making anything to do with unicorns, you have to get that. That is all about fairies and unicorns, and goodness me, that is just beautiful. We did all of those $6.95, didn't we? I know. Do you want the code? Oh, thank you, Ross. He's bringing it back on screen. SZX C, 89, and you get 30 metres. There's 10 metres on each. So we are limited though, I'm afraid, on that one now. Just on a little look, I think, yeah, very, very few left. Less than 15, and we started with 50. All right, bear in mind, people like Julie's had 2 and Gertrude's had 2 and Laura's had 3. Good for you. Now, we are now approaching 16 and a half minutes until the first time that we're aware of on Jewellery Maker. And you all right there, Poppet?
I was just popping the stone. I was going to drop on the floor, but no, it's all good.
Yeah, well, she's all right. We have Rose de France Amethyst. First time ever that we're aware of on Jewellery Maker. And we've had people messaging in. We said, right, how much do you think the amethyst should be? Rose de France, darlings. We have to go posh. We've had some guesses in. We were guessed, first of all, two of our lovely regulars messaged in, $49.95 each. I think a very, for me, that's the right guess. Ross and I agree, my producer and I, we think that's the right guess. We have had people going, and it's our fault because we said we've underpriced it. We have massively underpriced it somehow. I don't know what's gone on. We've had people guessing £29.95, £20, £18.95. I think, was that the naughtiest? No, they didn't. They said £16.95. Was that our Joan? Was it Joan that came in? Might have been Joan, mightn't it? Anyway, ridiculous, obviously. Rose, but I'm telling you now, we have priced it incorrectly. Big time. Was it Karen? Hampshire, wasn't it? Karen, sorry, Joan. There's me saying that. Karen said £16.95. Only because they started being really cheeky. Because we said, you know, we've priced it wrong. Do you want, it's only now, get ready. We are now, hang on, 15 minutes away. Liz said this will be the longest quarter of an hour I've had in ages. I know what you mean, Liz. I do know what you mean, Sweet Pea. But I kid you not, Liz. The second you get the chance to get hold of these, we are going to have multi-buyers. I know the price we're going to. I would buy 5. And I'd just resell them on. I'm telling you, you'd make your money back big time. Catherine says, wow, amazing demo, Nadja.
Oh, glad you liked it. Thank you.
That is a beautiful pendant. Thank you for sharing. Oh, a lovely message.
Thank you. It is. I'm just so lovely.
But you are lovely for sharing. Tracy says, gorgeous. She is, I concur. Gorgeous in and out, inside and outside. Just like you, she says, gorgeous ladies. Love this design. Much love. Tracy, what a lovely, lovely message. There's so much bad sort of press at the moment, isn't there, about people being horrible to people. And tell you what, this is such a lovely place to be.
It always is. I mean, I always found that the viewers,
you make it for us.
Are just so lovely, honestly. So absolutely.
You absolutely make it for us. You really do. So thank you. Now then, okay, darlings, how do you fancy? Now, we've got coming up in this kit later, this ridiculous challenge kit going under £20. How do you fancy snakeskin jasper with those aquamarines? Oh, doesn't that look lovely?
They look like they're glowing.
They do. Yeah, that is coming up in the kit in just over an hour's time. The kit is a steal. You've got to get the kit today. It's brilliant. Even if you don't want to use it as a kit, it is phenomenal. Have I got to call you Dropsy Lotsy?
I'm sorry.
Bless her. How many things did you drop during the DVD today?
Oh, do you want to start counting?
Bless her. She just had the dropsies. I did feel for her. Anyway, right, in fact, can I try them on, peeps? They're going upstairs. They're going on to the old décolletage. My French sideboard. So then, 8mm rounds. With your Chrysocolla, $44.95 on those aquamarine. Yes is always the answer. Can we go to the lowest price? Yes, please. Always going to say yes, aren't we? Now you know the Chrysocolla we did earlier. There are 5 left on those Chrysocolla. That for me is again another steal deal tonight. Chrysocolla, we went to $29.95 on, believe it or not, and it'd go so lovely with those, wouldn't it? 10mm and 8mm, under £20, better than half price on those aquamarine. $19.99. 8mm, 19.99. That is another Steve Super Saver deal. Oh, thank you, Emma. TLKY19 on those. Brilliant, brilliant deal. Congratulations. Well done. Keep going through and you might just get them. So well done. Yes, now this is beautiful. In fact, I think this with those aquamarines as well. And the snake skin that's coming up later. Let me show you these together, look. Yeah. I don't know whether you might agree, you might not. I just think they'd really go together lovely. Oh, bless you, Ross. These lovely opal nuggets. They're so holiday-ish, aren't they? You know, well, you know what? When I went walking in Cannock Chase yesterday, when I got there it was raining, when I left it was raining, and in between there was a snow shower, but I managed to get an hour and a half to 2.5, 3 mile walking. Beautiful sunshine.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was lovely. I was so compelled, I was so impressed, I was compelled to put some photographs on my presenter page. And I had some lovely comments.
Yeah.
Lovely. Oh, hello. Thanks, Emma. Emma, I love you. I love you. Just as long as we get it in there, who cares when it comes in? Peruvian blue opal. Peruvian. That's the first thing Stevie B said when he came on Jewellery Maker the other week. First time in years, and he came on with me and he went, "Please tell me your blue and pink is from Peru." We went, "Of course." Where else? Yeah. Yes, Peruvian, the very best. That is just lovely. Whether you want to do, if you got any of that memory wire, fancy doing a nice cheeky 1.5 memory wire bracelet. You do realise that's 85 centimetres, my darlings, don't you? Well, Darren does. 85 centimetres. So does Sandy. So does Joey Cornwall. You've just been down south, haven't you, Emma? Did you go to Devon? Did you bring me back some clotted cream fudge?
Clotted cream fudge?
You have to have fudge from Devon and Cornwall, don't you?
Is it good?
What? What?
Sorry.
Is that the best?
Yeah, I don't eat fudge actually either.
Fudge. Would you, Emma, please? I'll give you the money. Oh no, I just want fudge. Just want fudge.
Make it. Make it yourself.
I'll behave. No, I haven't got the time. Right then, my lovely. Now then, can I show you something else that we've hardly touched on as well, speaking of blues, because my producer Ross has found you those lovely aquamarines, stunning Chrysocolla, and he's only gone and got these absolutely exquisite. I've got 2 strands coming up in the next hour of, they are immense.
Wow, look at the colour of those.
Those are opaline. Those, I think if Walt Disney had one of his lovely princesses and he was looking for a gemstone in that Disney tone of colour of the blue, it would be this strand of opalina. I know other films are available and other, filmmakers and whatever, but I honestly believe that is a true Disney fairy tale array of bold, beautiful, perfect colours. And we've got 2 strands of opalina coming up in the next hour. Right, it is now official. We are now under 10 minutes on the first time that we, in fact, right, if you need the toilet, sorry to be crass, but if you need the toilet, go now, please. Or if you need, all right, Leah, thank you. Leah's just been, so Leah's all right.
She's safe.
But if you need a cup of tea, if you need a cup of coffee, if the dog needs to go out, the cat needs to go out, the husband needs to, I don't know, whatever.
The husband needs to go out.
You need, or wife or partner or what, I don't care, whatever's going on, stop it now, right? If you're ironing, stop, just get yourselves ready. You need to be ready to ring the call centre if that's your preferred way. You know the number by now, don't you? But if not, we leave it on the bottom of the screen for you all the time. Come here, you drop something then. Also, we would suggest get the lot, i.e. get the JewelleryMaker.com website up, get your app up on the phone, tablet. You might want to do one on the computer, one on the tablet, one on, I don't know. Get the phone in hand because you are not going to want to miss this deal. Firstly, to our knowledge, first time ever that we've had Genuine, authentic, stunning, beautiful, that pale pink lilac tone of Rose de France, specific to this gemstone. This absolute perfect Rose de France colour tone on, well, looks like VSI clarity. It really does on this Rose de France coming up. In approaching, well, we're 6.5 minutes pretty much coming up to 6.5 minutes, and it is stunning. And we are telling you now, most people guessing about $49.95 is about the average coming in. We've had some really naughty, cheeky prices coming in, but we believe all 150 will and should and absolutely have to sell out at this price. We have mispriced, we have underpriced, the quality is off the scale, and this is such a wonderful opportunity for you. If I was at home, I would buy 5. Just putting that out there now, I would be buying 5. I would. We are going to have to sort this out because I do not know. I can't hear my team tonight. I do not know what is going on. I'm sorry, team. Can't hear you. Don't know what's going on. Right then, so Rose de France coming up. Oh, sorry, I've got a terrible backache tonight. Sorry, excuse me. Both been suffering with our backs tonight, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
And Leah, it's like a contagious back problem tonight.
We're just old.
I resemble that remark.
You resemble it as well. Okay, that's good.
Right then, do you fancy a metre of emerald, darlings?
Always. Should we go
Always.
skipping? Let's go
Yeah.
skipping.
Yeah. Now, Ross has just sounded quite stressed. He just went, this price is... Well, wait till you see the Rose de France. I'm telling you. Wait. Now, I know you're probably thinking, oh, he's right, isn't he? A metre, $24.95. No, we haven't even finished. This... Oh, Emma is on it. Fab, Steve Super Saver deal. Can't say that much longer because, let's face it, we're only in February for a couple more days. Yes, darlings. $9.95 for a metre of natural cedar wood oiled, beautiful emerald. Now, we've graduated. We start at 2x1. We increase in the centre to, if I can get roughly to the centre for you, because it is a big long strand, to 5x3, isn't it? Yeah. So you go into that sort of size in the middle. So you've got a lovely variety of sizes of all natural emerald there, look. They are chunky, aren't they? Yeah. $9.95 for a metre of emerald. It's unbelievable. Would you like to see it with that strand of chrysoprase in this kit coming up? Now, in this challenge kit that we're giving to Nadja, who's still playing with it, she's having a lovely time, we've got this strand of chrysoprase, which would go lovely. That chrysoprase there, which would go lovely with the emerald, wouldn't it? $16.95 on its own. In the kit, you're getting 20 metres of wire, snakeskin jasper and cabochons of petrified wood for an extra £3. Coming up in 1 hour. Okay, my lovelies, I do not mean to make you panic, but I'm genuinely worried for you. You have to check out quickly on the Rose de France Amethyst. Charlie, hello, darling. Again, being cheeky, and I love it, $19.99. Why not? Why not? Let's be cheeky about it. Because that's the kind of price. At $49.95 all day long, I'm telling you, that Rose de France Amethyst, I think that is a steal on Jewellery Maker. I'm telling you now, we have got the price spectacularly wrong. I'm just saying. All right. All 150 on the launch of Rose de France. And isn't it lovely for us to be able to do this for you on the late show as well? Because normally on the morning show we'll be like, no, we're having it for you, lovely lot. I know, it's exciting. I am overexcited. I make no apology for that because the deal we are bringing you is spot on. I'm so excited. Do please join us after the break for Rose de France Amethyst.
Jewellery Makers. On the 27th of February, we're moving back to Freeview SD Channel 73 from 8 AM to 1 PM, which means that more of you get to see our wonderful designs and incredible deals. Then from 1 PM to 10 PM, we'll be back on Freeview HD Channel 74 as usual. If you watch us on Virgin, Sky or Freesat, then there's no change. You can carry on watching us as normal. So tune in on Freeview SD channel 73 from 8 AM to 1 PM and Freeview HD channel 74 from 1 PM to 10 PM from the 27th of February. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. How would you like to design a kit and launch it with a presenter live on Jewellery Maker? Well, with our upcoming 10th birthday this coming May, we're going to give the chance for one lucky viewer to do just that. All you have to do is send a blank email to the email address below, download the pack, fill in your details and send it back to us. A panel of judges will pick one lucky winner to have their jewellery designed and put into production. You'll get to spend the day at Jewellery Maker, designing projects and finishing pieces with a guest designer, and then you'll get to launch the kit live on Jewellery Maker on the 4th of May. And on top of that, you'll get £200 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. It's that simple. If you're stuck on where to begin, here's a couple of your favourite guest designers on where they get their inspiration from.
I think the first few things you think is the who, what, when and where sort of questions. So who's it for? Is it going to be a necklace? Is it a tiara? Is it a suite? Is it going to be worn at a wedding or to the beach or shopping or something like that? So that's the first thing I'll choose. Is it going to be textiles, a soutache, wire, all those things? That's got to be considered first. And then I think about how do I pull all those things together. So if I've got large gemstones, I think, well, I'm going to need larger clasps. So making everything fit together, and that actually you can ensure when you've got that kit, you can actually make the piece of jewellery that you've got in mind. You don't have to add or bring anything else into it.
I get a lot of inspiration from being outside and nature, and then I also get inspiration from much quieter times. So the inspiration might come as a thought or a feeling, or in poetry or stories. It's a sort of opening your mind up to lots of things. There's sometimes really energetic things and sometimes really quiet and peaceful things. I think that's how I get my inspiration.
The closing date to get your entries in is March the 3rd, so get your pack today. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, win! Due to public demand, we have got the most amazing deal of the day this coming Friday. This little bad boy, an amazing gemstone bead scoop. We've got a big quantity. It's going to be in big demand though, coming up this Friday at 11 o'clock.
Hi guys, I'm Dave Troth and I'm really excited to be joining you for my debut Jewellery Maker show. For the past decade, I've been traveling the world in search of some of the rarest gemstones for our Gemporia audience, and now we're all one big family. I want to share some of those rarest finds with you guys. I've been going through our now collective vault, looking for some of the truly rare pieces that I found on my travels, and I hope to share them with you, so please join us for this incredible debut show.
Hi Jewellery Makers, this Saturday's Late Show has something very special for you in the 8 o'clock hour. Well, we've got some pearls, but not just any pearls. Tahitian pearls, South Sea pearls, gold and white. But there's only very small quantities. Some only have 3 in stock of each one. So you need to be quick if you want to grab yourself something special here on Jewellery Maker, Saturday night, the 8 o'clock hour.
Jewellery Makers. On the 27th of February, we're moving back to Freeview SD channel 73 from 8 AM to 1 PM, which means that more of you get to see our wonderful designs and incredible deals. Then from 1 PM to 10 PM, we'll be back on Freeview HD channel 74 as usual. If you watch us on Virgin, Sky or Freesat, then there's no change. You can carry on watching us as normal. So tune in on Freeview SD channel 73 from 8 AM to 1 PM and Freeview HD channel 74 from 1 PM to 10 PM from the 27th of February. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
This absolutely, in fact, I'm standing up. Sorry, I'm going to have to stand up. I'm actually cannot stay sat down on that. Right then, this is the... I can't even begin to tell you what a deal this is. You will see the deal. Do you know, this is the weirdest thing to say. And Ross, bear with me. Because Ross is going to panic now because he'll go, what are you doing, woman? Do you know what I honestly, truly feel I could do now? Honestly.
Cartwheels.
Well, yeah, but do you know what I honestly feel I could do? I feel I could show you the strand, which to our knowledge is the first time we brought you Rose de France Amethyst on the show. I am confident I could bring the strand on, leave it there, or just let you see the recording, let the price come in, and not say a word. I'm that confident of this. Okay, now I will talk to you about it because obviously there's some of you that may never ever have seen Rose de France before, or we will have, right? Okay, first of all, there's the number you need to be calling if you buy on the phone. 0800 6444 655 and press option 1. Okay, we will give you 1 minute's warning. Okay, just to give you the chance to get on the app. I would get the app open, I would get the web open. Let me just show you, it is a brand new launch. You need to get Rose de France home. You need to see it in the sunlight. It has got, and it's ready to make. It's ready to make with, look at it. It is absolutely perfect, stunning. Perfect, perfect. And to our knowledge, the first time ever on first time ever. Just 1 second, Leah. Sorry, darling. This is just, I need to just explain that the quality of this Rose de France Amethyst, this understated, feminine, beautiful lilac to lavender toned amethyst, is not just the first time that we've seen it on Jewellery Maker, but the clarity-wise, if you're lucky on Rose de France, it's going to be like we're talking like a VSI diamond clarity. That's what we're looking at here.
What it's like.
Okay, Leah, yes, please, sweet pea. Sorry, I'm just so... Okay, there you go. Clock's about to start. Is that it? Sorry, it didn't make a noise. Did it make a noise? Don't worry, it's right, it didn't go... Normally does that, doesn't it? Right then, so if you would like authentic Rose de France Amethyst, we are talking 30 carats. We have only been allocated this to you tonight, otherwise I would have given it. For those of you that come onto my Facebook page and quite rightly go, why did you not give us notice about this? We didn't know. We didn't know until literally a minute before the show. In fact, we couldn't even show it you on the show because we had to ask the other team to film it for us because we just been given it. This was not planned for tonight, so I apologise that we've not been able to give you advance notification, but my goodness me, are you ready? We are going to give you a 10-second countdown to give you all the same chance, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, I'm so excited for you, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we've been guessing $49.95. There's your code. Let me read it out to you. XL SF16. It is authentic, guaranteed, perfect Rose de France Amethyst, the likes of which we have never, certainly to all of us here. Now, Emma, Michael, Nadja, myself, Ross and Leah have never seen us do this here at Jewellery Maker before. The quality... The previous crew this afternoon said they'd never had it before either. So to our knowledge... And in fact, I'm going to just stop saying to our knowledge. As far as we're concerned, I'm just going to, because for me it's true, we've never seen it here on Jewellery Maker before. And the quality, oh my goodness me. Can I just check as well? What does that, do we have any information on the spacer? Because, yeah, no, I know it gets, we haven't got any information on what the spacer is, have we? I mean, I can just kind of imagine what that silver spacer is, but it doesn't say it. So, okay, so we have got here, now when we talked about this earlier, we talked about this Rose de France. Now, Rose de France, you know when we do Sokoto Aquamarine, or no, let me get it right, Santa Maria Aquamarine. Santa Maria Aquamarine is a lovely deep blue. And it has to have that depth of blue to be entitled to be called a Santa Maria Aquamarine. It's the same thing with Rose de France. Now, Rose de France has to be a pink to lilac variety of amethyst, and it has to have knockout clarity, the likes of which we actually do have here, as we can talk about. Now, I'm just having a little look. Do me a favour as well, before you actually think about treating yourself to this strand, do your research while you're waiting for me. Go onto your favourite search engine. You might want to go onto our sister channel, Gemporia. Type in Rose de France jewellery. Now, I'm looking here. I mean, a pair of Rose de France earrings in sterling silver, £58. Pretty good going. All the beautiful rings. I've got another it's Glenlera cut, to be fair. Yeah, because some of the Glenlera's coming up. I'm just looking here. A Rose de France pendant in 9 carat solid gold, £115. Do your research, please, 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 please. And don't just look at Gemporia. Look at any website that is selling Rose de France jewellery. And oh my goodness me. Oh, no, hang on. Hang on. Oh dear. Right, hang on. I've just seen the call screen. And do you know what? It's exactly what I did. Now, there are people waiting. Okay, now the first guest, Liz, is waiting. Liz messaged in earlier. Do you want to, I don't know whether we can play that again, but Liz messaged in and Beverly, and they both said, right, I said, honestly, what price do you think we're going to? And they both said, there you go, Rose de France Amethyst, $49.95, but it would be nice if it was a bit less than that. Now, Liz is hovering in her basket. Okay, I am about to shock you. Okay, $49.95 was... Anyway, right, just to mention, currently, no, right, do me a favour, everybody. I'm just going to say now, and I've never said this on Jewellery Maker in 5 years, right? I'm going to say to, and I don't mean to out you, but I'm not going to say your location, but basketeers, right? Angela, Sandra, Pamela, Claire, Jane, Collector, Shirley, Ross, Collector Cat, Julia, Alison, Alison's 2 Alisons, 1 in Angus, 1 in Cheshire, there's Diane, there's Diane. Do me a favour, do not wait. Do not wait. We are about to get serious now, okay? I would not wait. All right? Every single person that guessed it, that messaged in, we are glowing. Right, get this. And I've never said this before, right? The lowest price that came in was Karen in Hampshire. And Karen went a bit cheeky and she went, oh, go on then, Jewellery Maker, $16.95. And I'm sure she sat there and thought, dare I send it $16.95? Do you know what? For the first time ever, we are going to beat and go lower than every single guest that's got sent in, and you were being cheeky. When I said we've priced this wrong, are you getting overexcited with the graphics there, Ross? It's all right, darling. You're allowed to be overexcited, Ross, because what we're doing today is ridiculous. You ready for this? Now, Charlie said, I bet I'm right, $19.99. You are not right, my love, because we're beating that big time. Okay, Liz said, well, that's 20 quid less than I guess. Right then, Liz. Liz, get ready, sweetie. You ready for this? Go on, okay, dare you. Okay. Go on. Yeah. Brand new. Not just brand new today. We believe it's the first time on Jewellery Maker ever, and we're 10 years old this year, don't forget. Rose de France. I'm going to count them, darling. Rose de France with the spaces. Get ready for that. I just need to see your face. I wish I could see your faces.
No.
Oh, that's, I think, my favourite deal on Jewellery Maker ever.
That
like,
ever.
Oh, ever. I know, Charlie. Oh, wow. Just priced it wrong. Suzanne said I got mine. There was no way I was going to miss that. Suzanne, good for you, love. Please don't.
Absolutely not. Look at the call screen.
Right, hang on. Oh, no. I told you we priced it wrong. How many got left? Out of 150. How many, sorry? Less than 20 available.
You have to be quick.
Blooming right as well. Do me a favour. You've got to get your 25p authenticity card, for goodness sake. You want to prove you've got authentic, genuine Rose de France Amethyst. I'm going to show it you again. And that, you wait till you say, can I have a cup of tea at me, Robin? Can me Robin have a cup of tea at me new work mug?
It's nice, I like it.
Yeah, thanks. So I'm so excited. Okay, Right, please get your authenticity card. Please, 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 please. Please, would you message me in now and tell me how you feel? For those of you that messaged in and went, I'm being cheeky. Who was it said she wanted it? Was it Melissa? Have you got 2, Melissa? She said, can I have it for 20 quid so I can have 2? How many are you having at that? I would buy 5. How many would you have if you was at home?
Oh, I'd have to buy one for my sister.
Yeah.
I'd have to buy one for my other sister. Then I've got a friend that's
one for you.
Amethyst's birthday.
You're up to 4.
I need about 2.
Oh, well, there you go.
Just for myself.
Unbelievable. And do you know what's so lovely about you lot? You're so polite. You're having 2s and 3s and 2s and 3s and 2s and 3s and 2s and 3s. Oh, you're so lovely. And that's nice because you, oh my goodness. Can I just show you this? Look at this. I wish we'd had more. I wish we'd had, and I wish you could see all the brackets there as well with all the multi-buyers, look. Can you see, look? Can you see all the brackets? Can we zoom in a bit, team? Just to show you, look. That says, look, multi-buy, 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 and then the screen keeps going, look, multi-buy, multi-buy, multi-buy. Right then, how many left on him? Oh, none.
Oh, gone, yeah, I'm not surprised. Wow. That was like on and gone, literally.
Does everybody agree we've priced it wrong, haven't we? God, that's so wrong. But then, there's no quite possibly about it. We've priced it completely wrong. That 4 and that 1, wrong way around. Should be 41, not even. Well done. I'm going to congratulate every single one of you. You lucky things. You lucky thing. I'm so happy for you.
I can't wait to actually see the jewellery that's made with that.
I
I'm
know.
going to have to post that, honestly.
You got one. I saw your name come up, Michaela. She went, wasn't buying. But I know that feeling sometimes, especially when it gets to the end of the month. I wasn't buying. But who could refuse that ever? Thank you. Well chuffed. Love you guys. You're nuts doing that prize, but I'm chuffed. Michaela, I'm not surprised you're chuffed, love. I think we got that really wrong. But so wrong. You've had the lot. Who's going to know? Just don't tell anyone. Please don't start commenting all over Facebook, will you? Going. Shirley, I can now make a necklace for my daughter to go with her ring. Fantastic. Oh, wow, she's got a Rose de France ring.
Oh, that would look amazing.
Lovely.
And you can make it sweet. You can make her matching earrings as well.
The whole Rose de France.
should
It's
love
so
that.
feminine. Oh, isn't it lovely? Ross, how do you feel when you get all these messages? Everybody's, isn't it lovely? Isn't it heartwarming? It really is. It is, actually. And do you know what? It really... Oh, I didn't read Shirley's. I'm sorry. I didn't read Shirley's. Sorry, Shirl. I did. Sorry, Shirl. Shirl's like, you did? Shut up. Yvonne says, woohoo! Got mine. Thank you so much. This will be my wedding job.
Oh, that is incredible. Now, that I'm going to have to really see. Please show us what
Yvonne,
you make
you
with
can
it.
make me cry. Oh, Yvonne. Oh, don't you say.
I'm sure it's going to look divine. Can you imagine?
Oh, that's right, just got me. What is wrong with me? Slightest mention of a... Have you got any toilet roll? Slightest mention of a wedding. And I'm off. Yvonne.
Oh. Sorry. I don't have.
Sorry. I think that's lovely. Oh, Nadja, do you know what? I'm such a wuss. Sorry.
I don't
Oh,
have
how
it.
embarrassing. Oh, Yvonne. When are you getting married? Oh, Yvonne. Oh. Thank you. Sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Sorry,
But
Ross.
don't be embarrassed. It's a lovely thing
I haven't done that
get
to you yet, have I,
emotional
Ross?
about.
What a big girl. Oh, Yvonne. Set me off. Oh. Well done. How'd you follow that, really? How'd you follow 14.95? I'll tell you what. Oh, well done. I'm so happy for you all. Oh. Right. I told you it was good. I did tell you, didn't I? Can you see why I was excited? Can you see why I was excited? I was a bit excited. I was excited, but I have every right to be excited. Now, Emma, darling, thank you for the toilet roll. No expense spared at Jewellery Maker. Can I have some tissues, have some loo roll. Oh, thanks. Do you know, one of these days we might actually be investing in a box of tissues for the business. Thank you, darling. Oh, you all right there, Poppet? Oh, have you? Don't worry, we can fix that. Now then, speaking of how to follow that extraordinary deal, we have actually got, now I want to just talk about this strand, because this strand has been so popular. I've only got 3 left, and it is really, really phenomenally faceted chrysoprase, absolutely knockout quality. I can't believe you've all got that. I can't believe that doing all the Rose of France. I literally cannot get my breath. Nobody can quite get it. Anyway, if only we had some more. So I can't concentrate after that. But anyway, it's just such a good deal. Anyway, chrysoprase. This strand sells out at $16.95. I have got 3 left. 1, 2, 3. At $16.95. We have popped the other availability that we have into this kit. I have 99 of the kit available. Guess what I'm giving you for £3 extra? Are you ready? 10 metres, sorry Nadja, of 0.4 inch in gold. 10 metres of 0.8, which is the demo that Nadja did earlier, and also in her Fairy Tree DVD being launched soon. Those are the gauges. We're then also going to give you an entire strand of snakeskin jasper, and also 120 carats of beautiful petrified wood cabochons, so 20 metres of wire, a whole strand of snakeskin jasper coming your way, and that's 100 carats, 20 carats of your chrysoprase. Now this should be $16.95. We're giving you the wire, the snakeskin jasper, and the petrified wood cabochons. That little lot there, that, for £3. On top of your $16.95, which is the proper price for the strand. Well, the lowest price we've ever gone to on the strand, $16.95. We'll do that for you in 40 minutes. And that's what Nadja's playing with.
I know, I cannot wait. This is such a gorgeous kit.
9 o'clock, that kit will go. Now, when we, under £20, now when we did this the other week, it was about a week, in fact it was my last show before I went on holiday with, in fact it was probably a week ago today. With Laura Binding, and I said to everybody, and I said, look, I'm not being rude, because I'm not a wire worker, as I'm sure those of you that watch me regularly know. I'm still scared of it. I've got to get over it, but I am. So for me, like I said, I wouldn't care that that wire was in the kit. I'd give that to somebody else. I would just want the gemstones. I'm sorry, that's me. Everybody, all the wire people are going, yeah. I said, I know. I will get over that phobia.
Everybody's got different likings, you know. You can't like everything.
No,
so.
I know, but I've got to. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, can I? Oh, sorry, Silver. I nearly took it. Still attached. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but for me, the amount of components you've got there for £20, I wouldn't use it as a kit myself, personally. I'd just separate the elements out, because I'd use the chrysoprase on their own. I'd use the snakeskin, although those do go great with the snakeskin jasper. I would just utilise the cost efficiency of that component bundle. You can use it as a kit. You don't have to use it as a kit. It's all about cost efficiency there. But well done. Everybody messaging in, the Rose de France is sold out. Okay, I did try and give you lots of warning, didn't I? I did. Well done, though. Well done. What a great deal. Now, we had a deal on Charoite earlier tonight on the Late Show at sold out. These are unusual. Now, if it's safe to do so, close your eyes a minute and picture in your mind. I know it was a massive cabochon we had earlier. Picture in your mind what you'd think. I'm going to give you a clue. It's not a cabochon. It's on a strand, right? You're peeking. You were peeking then. Did you see her peek then? You damn. Right, everybody close, if it's safe to do so. Right, now, I'm going to have to open mine just to see what I'm doing. Everybody keep your eyes closed. 3, 2, 1. Who expected trillions? Hello, sexy.
That's amazing.
I know, look at this.
Hashtag jewellery, straight to mind. Was that real Southern American? That's stunning.
Isn't it just?
Love that.
Angular, sharp, trillions. Well, I mean sharp, I just mean a really cool, beautiful, three-sided, fabulous trilliant piece there in natural Russian Charoite. FAJN 63. What a phenomenal strand we have there. Oh, I'm so sorry. You asked me to count the amount of Rose de France, didn't you? I'm so sorry. I do apologise, right? It's just come to me that I forgot. I think somebody's messaged in asking. I'm so sorry. I can't guarantee you the number. It's the carat weight at 30 carats we guarantee, but I'll give you an average of mine. Right, so sorry, Ross. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23 on my strand of the Rose de France. Sorry about that, everybody. 23, my lovelies. All right. Sorry about that. Just realised. Oh, you can tell how posh we think this is. Look at the spacers. Do you know, we'll have to find out what these spacers are, whether they're not precious metal, are they?
I think they
Do you
could
know what?
be.
No, I think they could be, you know, but we won't say that because it doesn't say, but they certainly look very posh, don't they?
I love using the spacer. I mean, it's like with the kit that I had earlier. I used the spacers that came with
That's what we want you to do.
Amethyst
Yeah.
to incorporate, because you use everything of the strand that you get. So
Do you know what I love about that as well? Look, if you do want to do a suite, now generally what our guest designers will say, and I'm talking to those of you that don't make jewellery yet or are thinking about it, is tend to go for one of the larger ones in the centre for your pendant, and then go to the outer edges, one from each end of the outside of the strand, and then you'd have 2 smaller ones for the earrings. That's a nice way to do it, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely.
So, natural Russian rare Charoite. And don't forget, we've still got the double trouble deal on the Petersite 3mm rounds. Brilliant bundle deal, and last of stock on Steve's Super Saver deals on the Opalina. Knockout quality. Okay. Well done, everybody. Oh, we had loads of people messaging in about the Rose de France. Have we? They chuffed. You're all chuffed, aren't you? I bet you are.
Bet I would be chuffed. Oh, God, no.
I'd be ecstatic. I'm still getting shock over that deal. Now then, we're only going posh on the ruby as well. We're off to the John Saul mine.
Wow.
Oh, I know,
Sorry,
wow.
I just had... That is amazing.
Oh, you can't beat. For me, Magog Ruby and the John Saul mine is pretty much unbeatable.
It's really sizable as well.
Aren't
I'm
they?
just looking at that,
Really voluptuous drops, aren't they?
gorgeous pink.
Yeah, it's a really unusual tone of colour on your John Saul ruby. This is the John Saul mine in Kenya. It's a specific mine, the John Saul mine in Kenya, that delivers this tone of ruby. Can't get that anywhere else. Totally exclusive to this mine. Don't they look lovely? Are you ready for this? Yeah, that's a Steve Super Saver deal. Because I tell you now, if you love that colour tone, it's the only mine in the world that delivers that colour tone of ruby. The John Saul Kenyan mine for those incredible, unusual tone of colour. And it is this really unusual, it's a pinky red. It's divine, isn't it? I mean, it just took your breath away, didn't it, Nadja?
Absolutely stunning, yeah. It looks nothing like any other ruby I've seen before. It's got almost like a
expensive, doesn't it?
flamingo pink, isn't
Yes.
it?
That's
Stunning.
it. That kind of, yeah, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I tell you what, one generous strand of rubies there. That's a big number. Now, we also have, now you've got them in rondelles, haven't you? Oh, yeah, brilliant. God, I tell you what, there aren't many places you can get to. Lots of John Saul mine. Well done, Glenda, darling. So, if you'd like to do a necklace and then a drop, you got it. Here you go. Now remember, if you fancy doing a ruby bracelet, ruby is one of the hardest gemstones on the planet. You can only beat in hardness ruby with a diamond. No other gems, only rubies and sapphires. So if you are thinking about a bracelet, you can't go wrong with ruby, because it's what that Mohs hardness scale means is that it's pretty much resistant, or relatively resistant, to getting knocks and scratches and being damaged. It can take it. It's a tough, tough, tough beauty. And again, there's that colour tone, specific to this location. And again, I would urge an authenticity card. There's no question about it. John Saul ruby from Kenya, from this one beautiful location. $69.95.
Can Can you imagine how many birthstone bracelets you could make with that one strand
tell you
alone?
what. Yeah, because with that pop of that colour, you only need 1, 2, 3, possibly. Now, we have got a big announcement to make. Am I allowed to make this announcement? Is that okay? Am I allowed? Right then.
I can't wait.
I'm just going to tell you about Saturday while you check if that's okay with Ross, because these have sold out, yeah? Yeah, they've gone. Now, what I wanted to say to you about is that those rubies would be perfect with what we've got coming up at the weekend. Now, on Saturday, you have to be here. Has anybody ever met the incredible pearl expert, Charlie Barron? Anybody? No, he's never been on Jewellery Maker. Let me show you who Charlie Barron is. He's a pearl expert, and I do not say that lightly. In fact, he is a 6th generation pearl trader. And he's travelled the world sourcing. I'm talking pearls that are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm talking the best. Now, I've just seen Steve Bennett's son-in-law, Jake, who's married to Steve's daughter, Hannah, and I've just seen the Tahitian pearls and the South Sea pearls that we have bought from Charlie Barron, and Charlie Barron is going to be on the show with me on Saturday. I cannot wait. It's going to be the most incredible show ever.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm coming in tomorrow to meet Charlie Barron. This is Charlie Barron. He's a lovely guy. So this is Charlie. And Charlie Barron is going to be on the show from us on Saturday from 9 o'clock in the morning. And Charlie Barron is one individual who knows quality pearls, the likes of which we have never seen here before. And we have bought the South Sea pearls deal of the day and the Tahitian pearls. It's going to be a double deal of the day on Saturday with myself and the morning show crew. And we finally, we have been waiting for years to get Charlie Barron on the show, and 6th generation pearl trader, expert in his field. Thank you, Michael. And he will be, we're excited, aren't we, Michael? Because Michael's going to be here as well. We cannot wait. We are having I'm being introduced to him tomorrow. I am so excited. Honestly, it's going to be an amazing show. If you want the best quality South Sea pearls and the best quality Tahitian pearls, you've got to be here this Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. All right. Sorry, darling. Which one? Very excited. Oh, lovely. A bundle of the fiery opal. The opalina. I know, darling. The opalina is. Have I taken something off there? Because we've got an empty bust on screen. Have I took something off that bust?
I've been busy working on and off.
Oh, you're waiting to put something on it?
Yes.
Oh,
I've emptied it,
that's waiting. It's waiting for what she's making. I was just thinking, have I accidentally... Can I borrow it?
Of course you
Do you know
may.
what? I was just thinking, can I borrow it? Thanks, Poppet. Because we're about to bring you a bundle, my darlings, of fiery, fiery, fiery opal.
I adore, oh my goodness me, I adore fire opal.
Why?
Oh, just because of the fiery nature.
Yeah.
The orange, almost like burnt caramel.
Haven't you got a tree like this, with this colour, in South Africa?
The coral tree, it's called. It's got it's a bit more red, but yeah, it would definitely suit to be here. Yeah. There are several trees that have burnt orange leaves.
Yeah. What's the name of that funny tree you've got? There's a funny tree you told me about before.
Yeah, it's the coral tree. I thought it was always called the fire or the flame tree. It's not. It's called the coral tree. It's the most amazing tree ever. In winter, it dies down to nothing. Yeah. And in summer, it's got this absolutely most amazing.
It's incredible, isn't
it?
Yeah.
Just like that. Just
now this bundle, oh my goodness, it's absolutely electrifying. This is what Danny Zuko must have sung about, wasn't it? When he got his chills, and it was electrifying. Do you remember? Is that you, Michael? Michael's in there. Right then, do you fancy removing the one from the front of that deal? We've got rondelles, we've got ovals, we've got smooth, we've got faceted, we've got everything there. Now, okay, if we've got 4 strands there, so each one of those strands has gone to less than, what, is it $19.95 a strand? Oh, thank you. $19.95 a strand for fire opal. That's good, my lovelies. Really incredible. And it is Mexican fire opal. So again, you've got the ideal location. You've got, every single one of those has got every single colour of your fire opal that you could possibly wish for. Fiery, fabulous, warm tones, and that through the summer months. Oh, when the sunshine comes out. We can't wait, can we? VRXC29. If you're thinking of going somewhere hot, somewhere sunny, you need those, don't you? Well done, everybody. Great deal. Well done. Now then, do you fancy a little sneaky peek at the opalina? Now, we've got 2 strands, haven't we? Last of. Let me show you now which one's which. Hang on a second. Oh, how do I know which one's which? Right, so we're going for the bigger one first. And let me show you that. Feast your eyes. When can we do these? In the... Oh!
Colour.
Oh, hang on, I need a minute. I just need a... I mean, the Rose de France has already knocked me about, but these opalinas are something else, aren't they? They're breathtaking.
Lush. Yeah, really lush.
In half. Look at that. Wow. We'll do these. We've got 2 strands coming up. We'll do those for you in the next 10 minutes, all right, lovelies? But it is very much last of stock, and they're both Steve's super saver deals. You have been warned, all right? I don't suppose any Rose de France amethysts have popped back into stock up. No.
I don't think you'll be that lucky.
Well, it's worth a try. It's worth a try. Right then. So excited for you. Well done. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Sorry, say that again. Aha, is it these ones? Oh, well. Now then, we've got here for you, not 1, but 2 strands of microfaceted fire opal. I'll tell you what, Ross, I don't know where you're finding, I know you keep saying the vault, but you've got some sneaky little area of the vault that nobody else knows about, where all the microfaceted gemstones seem to be hiding. Aren't they incredible?
Honestly, I mean, give me opal any day, but I have to say that this is one of my absolute favourites.
I'm not surprised, darling.
Look at the difference in colour you get.
That's what I mean.
It ranges from
real scarlet, saturated red, right through to practically white and see-through, transparent. Then you've got really bright orange, you've got reddy orange, you've got yellow orange, you've got white, you've got a real extraordinary array of colours of a real open flame, aren't they? They are super. Again, does anybody got a wood burner in their home? Or just an open fire? You know, even like me, just a gas fire. You know, if you've got that gas fire, those flames, those colours that you're getting there. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. DUXC18. That is 2 strands, not 1. So just to prove that point, because I have twisted them together there. Look, I just want to make sure everybody's aware. When the price comes in, it is actually 2 strands. Because each one has gone into £10. Unbelievable deal.
fabulous.
And you are guaranteed all those spectacular colours and extra sparkle, because microfacet is extra layers of faceting. So, Annette, hello, darling. Mikey B. Now, Melissa, did you get yourself a couple of those cheeky Rose de France, darlings, with your cheeky guess of 20 quid a strand? We beat it big time, didn't we? We went another 25% lower on those. So well done. Lovely to see you have your company, Mikey B, as well. All the regular Late Show gang are with us. Very excited. So then, 19.95. That's a tenner for microfaceted fire opal, Nadja.
Incredible, yeah. And this would actually go really well with the kit coming up.
It would
as well.
actually, yeah. Yeah, it would.
Colourways.
Yeah, it would indeed. So how many of these you got, sweetie? Oh, no, you never mentioned that, did you? Oh, we only started with 20.
Can you imagine these channel set? They would look absolutely fabulous in maybe like a snake design around your arm, or
Ooh, yeah.
just a single pendant.
Well, my
channel
friend's
set.
got, in her bedroom has got a snake like that.
Oh, right.
She's got one of them. No, my friend Karen. I've got more than one friend. Leah always goes, is it Katie? I do have more than one friend. Do you? Anyway, she's got a snake. This sort of colour.
Like a real one, yeah?
Yeah, and she's got. I think she's got 3 snakes, a tarantula. She's got rats. She hires them out to schools.
Oh, brilliant.
She's got like a big dragon, bearded dragon thing. She's got a pug. She's got a white hedgehog.
Oh, that's cool.
A tarantula that every time you mess her cage up, she goes and tidies it up again. She's the most neat freak spider, this tarantula. It's weird. But honestly, she comes out and looks at you as if to go, really? And then tidies it all up again. She's nice. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. I'm scared of the snakes. They're massive. Ooh.
They don't do it.
I walk in and he just goes, you want to settle? I'm like, no. No. It's this massive cobra python. Ooh. Do you want to come round for your tea? No. I don't. Oh, I love them. Oh, I love them.
Oh, this will look fabulous. Just a single piece of sterling silver wire wrapped, like twirled around it. Look at that.
Just do, you know that? You just do a twisted torque necklace. Oh, that is good. I love it when they're raw like that. Do you? Raw. Oh. Top drilled slices of kyanite. 24. Do you know, I'm going to query that. Can we raise a query on that? Because it's got in brackets coated. Oh, I don't think that's coated. Doesn't look coated to me. Well, I don't know if it's cut right. It will have a shine like that. I'd really well. I'm gonna cover myself and say it's coated because that's what we put on the graphics. I'm willing to say I don't think they're coated at all. But that's just my opinion.
Kyanite naturally has like a sheen where the stone cleave is, so that could be that, but it doesn't look like it's coated to me as well.
Oh, Michael, you made a strong cup of tea tonight. Oh, that's waking me up, that is. So we're going to say coated. Thank you, Michael. He's lovely.
Okay. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah.
He also made me coffee. I didn't say thank you.
Oh,
so
bless. No, he's a good lad. I haven't seen you much tonight. You all right, Michael? Oh, yeah. We haven't seen you much tonight. You all right? Are you busy? Very busy, yeah. You're very busy. It's not like him, is he? He's very busy. Very busy is our Michael. Sorry, say again?
Awesome cup of coffee.
And he's still making us drinks.
I know.
And I'm still not happy. You must be strong. Make your own. Mind you, to be fair, I'm one of those people that a couple of dunks and I'm done. Tea bag in, tea bag out.
Oh, really?
Oh,
okay.
Right, yeah.
I think Alison is like that.
You're very weak. Yeah. Leah's a bit. Leah's like that as well. We like weak.
Oh, really? I made her strong tea earlier.
Oh, yeah. Why don't we just take what we can give her and just have, you know. Now, earlier on the show tonight, my darlings, we had a knockout microfaceted strand of lapis lazuli, which I think is sold out. Because Ross went to the most extraordinary price tag. But we're not talking about prices. We're all still in shock over the Rose de France Amethyst, aren't we? And it wasn't the price, it was the quality and the price. And the fact that we got Rose de France Amethyst. Oh, yeah. Right then, this is, as you can see, high gloss, therefore high shine. The polish, I'll tell you what, the polish that we've got on those lapis is very impressive. We've snuffled them onto the, look at that, we've jammed them onto the strand where they can't lie flat. They're all shoehorned into there, aren't they? And do you realise as well that price tone, that price colour the price colour, the saturation of colour that you've got there is completely natural. Now, normally if you saw a lapis like that, you'd think they were dyed. They're not. That's how good they are. Let me give you an idea of price per stone, and you get your spaces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 26. Thank you, Ross, lovely. And there's some 72 pence. Now look at the size of that one there. Those there in the centre, look. Oh my, 17 by 19 mil. They are stunning quality. Yeah? Now do you fancy something a little bit different? What? Do you know, I've been looking at this. I don't know if you might like these, you might not. I don't know if it's a Marmite strand, Marmite, you know. I just bought a jar of Marmite.
I quite like it.
I love Marmite. It's quite expensive though, this jar of it. Now, squeezy jar upside down or glass? I have to go for the glass Marmite jar. I can't be doing with the squeezy one.
Oh, I like the squeezy one.
Do you?
I do, yeah, so much easier.
No.
The jar Marmite one is just too messy, I think.
Oh, no. Anyway, look at this, Nadja. You're going to love this. Look at that.
Wow, what is that? What is that?
It's going under £10. What is it? Is it jasper? No. What? Orange kyanite under £10. Go on then.
That is
Yeah, whop it in, mister. Can you really go under 10?
No, surely not.
Oh, have I said the right price out loud? Have I picked up the right strand? Have I got the wrong thing? Have I picked up the wrong? Oh. I picked up the wrong one. I picked up the wrong one. Apparently I was supposed to pick up number 5 and I picked up number 3. And so you're going to get orange kyanite. Oh, I'm sorry, Ross. Sorry. Oh, dear. Oh, well. Oh, actually, can I have that? Because it goes so nice with my top, look. Can I have that?
Wow.
This
I
has been
love that.
something. We're giving it away. Oops. Well, I thought he said number 3, and that's me. Oh.
See.
What? Well, it wasn't my fault.
Oh, no.
Well, it was. Oh. What?
What?
What are you? Hang on. Have I lost it? I know it's midweek madness, but. So that's cost price.
What?
Well, that's a Steve Super Saver then. Emma. Oh no, it's Leah. Emma's like, oh. Yeah, Fab Steve Super Saver deal with a little bit of Zena getting it completely right, royally wrong, and then Ross deciding to go to, I don't even own orange kyanite. Can you imagine that with the kyanite slices that we've just done? Do you want to show them together? No. When we launched these at $14.95, guess how many we sold? 500. And oh well. Oh well. Right, how do you fancy? Bear in mind, obviously, does anybody need me to tell you that that's the lowest price ever? Ever, 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 ever? Would you be alternating the two, Nadja?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. I mean, they look amazing together.
Don't
I mean,
they?
look what an eye catcher that is. I mean, not only is it an incredibly unusual shape, but the
Nice.
colour together.
Never before seen, obviously. Do you want to see it on the neckline again? Do you? Can I seriously get one of these? Because that is so lovely. And I've got orange in my top, look. I've got orange in my top, Ross. Can I have one? Yeah, well, you can give me $6.95, yeah. To be fair, even at $6.95, that is such a steal. Who's got orange kyanite in this room? Come on, everybody. I haven't.
No,
No?
I didn't even know what it was.
No?
Never seen it before.
Has anybody in this building got orange kyanite? No. Leah, no. Emma, no. Nadja, no. Ross? Michael? No. No, me neither. $6.95 now. How many do we have left, darlings? Right, at the moment, and I use the term loosely, we can satisfy you all. Darlings. Every single last one of you. We can satisfy you all. That just looks cool. I mean, imagine, nice pair, in the summer, nice pair of white jeans or white linen trousers. Nice, just, you know, just everything white and then just that splash of orange.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I just love the sort of organic look. I really like that.
And me. You don't have to use them all at the same time. You could just use one if you want to.
Do you know what they go well with the amethyst? Oh, goodness me, amethyst.
What are you putting in her drink, Michael?
I don't know. Coffee's pretty
Did
good.
you want that
though,
back, by the way? Sorry.
Sure.
Did you need it?
I can just
Because I
swap
accidentally borrowed it, didn't
That's
I?
fine,
And
you
I
can-
never gave it you back, did I?
them. You can borrow
Sorry,
it. some more.
darling.
It's all right.
Sorry about the mistake there, young man. Sorry. at my little robin. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Now then, I take it you'd like us to do the opalinas on this Steve super duper fab deal.
That
Yes,
one.
and we're going to do them both. Right then, get ready, get ready, get ready.
I've got my hands on the desk, it wasn't me.
Right, let's just, Steve's fab, I still can't say one of them. Okay, I have less than 30 chances, but what are 30 chances they are? If you love Sleeping Beauty turquoise, if you're going to want these, or Tibetan turquoise, or this to me is Sleeping Beauty in Tibetan, and but it's called opalina, and it's extraordinary. You may not own it. It really is a shock of colour. It's
really
a
is.
smack in the face of colour. It's not a understated, don't get me noticed. This is bold and beautiful. Look at that. I have less than 30 chances on your incredible opalina. The colour is incredible. It's a relatively new find. Originally, we found it a couple of years ago in Tucson, Arizona at the Gemstone Fair. It's incredible. It really is. What it is effectively, opalina, is it's a gem silica with contents of opal. So basically, gem silica is the highest grade of chalcedony that you can buy. Okay, so it's incredible quality. It is mined in Peru. You can find it in a few other locations. That mine that we've got it in Peru is close to an area that also produces copper and chrysocolla, hence the similarity that you've got there with your chrysocolla. But in the trade, it's as I said, it's this incredible opalina, but that's how it's formed. And this pocket of this deposit that we found in Peru, where we bought from the Tucson, Arizona trade fair, this is just off the scale quality-wise. It really, really is. We bought as many as we could possibly find for you, but the quantity was extremely limited, we were sorry to say, and we are getting to the very last of our availability on our opalina. So I'm going to try it on. $74.95. It's worth every penny at that price. Every single penny. Very much a collector's gemstone, the opalina. Very much indeed.
Look at the colour, it's incredible.
Less than 20 available. Okay, over 10 have gone already. Brace yourselves for this deal. It's extraordinary. Everybody pays the final low price. $49.95. That's a £25 saving, isn't it? Yeah? I'll give you an idea how many, but that one in the middle is the biggest opalina I've ever seen.
It's like having a Caribbean on your neck, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it just? 1,
Massive.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We've effectively taken 33%. Not effectively, we have removed 33%. Well done, Jacqueline. Well done, Melissa. Well done, Lynn. Well done, Glenda. We got Kat, we got Karen, we got Roz, we got collectors coming in on that. To me, the pinnacle strand of opalina. Size-wise, extraordinary, thank you, Ross. Price-wise, quality-wise, size. And let's not forget, you know, I don't mean to keep banging on about it, but we do give you the spaces on every one of these and the tassels. So there's extras to every single one of these strands that we're bringing you here on these Steve Super Saver deals. Lorraine, I need you to be quick, sweet pea, if you want them. You do need to check out on
Gorgeous
that.
strand. I mean, look at that one. That's perfect ring size at the end. Such gorgeous colour.
Yeah. Now I do have one more strand, don't I? And I'm just going to mention, I've only got 20. I had 24 of this strand, and I've got 29 of the next strand. Okay, limited again. Oh. Now you'll see here, beautiful.
Puffy ovals.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Glad you noticed that. They're ovals, but they're much more puffed up than usual.
They're almost like little eggs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Dragon eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really think that's
Yeah.
so much fun.
Okay, now we're going to go to the price that we're going to. it will mean that all of the opalina of this strand will sell out. The last time they were on air, 56 went, and I've got 29 left. All right, so probably half the availability, or half less than I'm going to need for you. So opalina in these puffed up ovals with the spacers, with the tassels, but we're talking about extraordinary opportunity here. Now, if the other opal strand, which is obviously slightly better quality, but therefore you having to pay more money, and they're slightly bigger in size as well. Still lovely, still beautiful, all the colours that you could wish for. Now then, it's a sellout auction. Are you ready, darlings? Karen in Hampshire.
What?
Yes. We've gone to the price that we went to on the Rose de France Amethyst.
Oh,
now, Karen was the one that messaged in, weren't you, Karen, and went $16.95. Did you expect that you'd be able to pick up opalina for $14.95 on the show tonight, Karen, and that Rose de France Amethyst Sweet Pea? I think not. Two stunning gemstones, beautiful. Now, if you've got any of our Chrysocolla, if you've got the lapis lazuli microfaceted early, if you've got any of our Larimar, our turquoise, all of those. In fact, if you got the microfaceted chrome tourmaline earlier,
oh yes,
yeah, or the chrome diopside, that would go gorgeous as well. Okay, it's about to sell out. I'm so sorry I don't have enough of these to go round. Sorry. Right. I'm way over allocated, and I mean way over. I do not have, I'm sorry, I don't want to look. I hate it when I see everybody miss out. I didn't even dare look at the Rose de France. Gone.
Not surprised.
Just hang on though, these ones, extraordinary deal. $74.95 down to $49.95 with a £25 saving. There are a couple left. All right, flowers? Now then, where has the time gone this evening?
I know, it's already 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Remember, after the break, this kit price. And I always worry sometimes when we talk about kits, because I just think we ought to, some of us, and I do it as well, sometimes I think, I've got to use it all together. No, you don't. It's a Steve Super Saver kit coming up after the break. It's we've got a reasonable volume, 99 of them. But last time we had this on a show with Laura Binding, only a week ago, every single one of them sold out because of the price we went to per component. It was extraordinary. And we're going to do the same thing again, and we're going to have a demo. Are we going to have a demo?
Absolutely.
Oh, brilliant.
Absolutely.
Because we gave it to Nadja as a challenge kit. And we've got the cheeky bundle deal for the 2 strands of the Petersite as well. So do please join us after the break.
Due to public demand, we have got the most amazing deal of the day this coming Friday. This little bad boy, an amazing gemstone bead scoop. We've got a big quantity. It's going to be in big demand though. Coming up this Friday at 11 o'clock.
Hi guys, I'm Dave Troth and I'm really excited to be joining you for my debut Jewellery Maker show. For the past decade, I've been traveling the world in search of some of the rarest gemstones for our Gemporia audience, and now we're all one big family. I want to share some of those rarest finds with you guys. I've been going through our now collective vault, looking for some of the truly rare pieces that I found on my travels, and I hope to share them with you, so please join us for this incredible debut show.
How would you like to design a bead and launch it with a presenter live on Jewellery Maker? Well, in celebration to Jewellery Maker's fast approaching 10th birthday, we are giving one lucky person a chance to do just that. All you have to do is send a blank email to the address below, download the pack, fill it in and send it back to us. The lucky winner will have their bead designed, put into production, spend their day at Jewellery Maker creating and designing projects, finishing pieces with guest designers, and launch their bead live on Jewellery Maker. And on top of that, you'll get £200 accredited to your account. It's that easy. The closing date to get your entries in is the 3rd of March. From then, a panel of judges and bead makers will go through your designs to pick an eligible winner. This will take a couple of weeks to process and go through all of the entries, so we'll keep you posted on what show we're going to be announcing the winner on. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, win!
Hi Jewellery Makers, this Saturday's Late Show has something very, very special for you in the 8 o'clock hour. Well, we've got some pearls, but not just any pearls. Tahitian pearls, South Sea pearls, gold and white. But there's only very small quantities. Some only have 3 in stock of each one. So you need to be quick if you want to grab yourself something special here on Jewellery Maker, Saturday night, the 8 o'clock hour.
Jewellery Makers. On the 27th of February, we're moving back to Freeview SD Channel 73 from 8 AM to 1 PM, which means that more of you get to see our wonderful designs and incredible deals. Then from 1 PM to 10 PM, we'll be back on Freeview HD Channel 74 as usual. If you watch us on Virgin, Sky or Freesat, then there's no change. You can carry on watching us as normal. So tune in on Freeview SD Channel 73 from 8 AM to 1 PM and Freeview HD Channel 74 from 1 PM to 10 PM from the 27th of February. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. How would you like to design a kit and launch it with a presenter live on Jewellery Maker? Well, with our upcoming 10th birthday this coming May, we're going to give the chance for one lucky viewer to do just that. All you have to do is send a blank email to the email address below, download the pack, fill in your details and send it back to us. A panel of judges will pick one lucky winner to have their jewellery designed and put into production. You'll get to spend the day at Jewellery Maker, designing projects and finishing pieces with a guest designer, and then you'll get to launch the kit live on Jewellery Maker on the 4th of May. And on top of that, you'll get £200 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. It's that simple. If you're stuck on where to begin, here's a couple of your favourite guest designers on where they get their inspiration from.
I think the first few things you think is the who, what, when and where sort of questions. So who's it for? Is it going to be a necklace? Is it a tiara? Is it a suite? Is it going to be worn at a wedding or to the beach or shopping or something like that? So that's the first thing I'll choose. Is it going to be textiles, a soutache, wire, all those things? That's got to be considered first. And then I think about how do I pull all those things together? So if I've got large gemstones, I think, well, I'm going to need larger clasps. So making everything fit together, and that actually you can ensure when you've got that kit, you can actually make the piece of jewellery that you've got in mind. You don't have to add or bring anything else into it.
I get a lot of inspiration from being outside and nature, and then I also get inspiration from much quieter times. So the inspiration might come as a thought or a feeling, or in poetry or stories. It's a sort of opening your mind up to lots of things. There's sometimes really energetic things and sometimes really quiet and peaceful things. I think that's how I get my inspiration.
The closing date to get your entries in is March the 3rd, so get your pack today. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, win!
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Hello, lady.
I'm not going to sing. You can do that bit.
Can you not sing?
No, not to sing. My sister can. Both of them, actually. Yeah, I never, sadly.
Yep, it's not like you weren't at the front of the queue for talent in creativity, was it? Hey? She wanted all this one, didn't she? She wants to sing as well. Leave something for the rest of us, Missy. Right then, Nadja is about to... Now, we gave Nadja the kit just before we came on. And we said to Nadja, we're going to challenge you. Nadja's done all of that.
Well, 2 pieces. 2 of the pendants, and I've added in some bits and pieces too.
Yeah, but you've done all that since 6 o'clock in the last 3 hours, as well as everything else, as well as demo the last kit, as well as chat to me and...
Oh, well, had lots of fun. I mean, when you get given stuff like this, you know, you make.
Well, we will look at the jewellery in more detail in a moment. I just want to talk you through and give you the chance to buy this kit. Whether you use it as a kit, and the reason I say it like that is, there might be some people that do or don't work with cabochons, do or don't work with gemstone strands. I think most of us work with gemstone strands. Some of us work with cabochons, some of us are not there yet, and some of us work with wine, some of us don't. That's what I mean about this kit. Now, a kit, like when you go shopping for your food, and you put everything in your trolley, doesn't mean you're going to cook everything in one meal, does it?
Oh, absolutely.
No, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good, what do you call it?
Analogy.
Analogy,
yeah, because the thing is, you go and do your weekly shop or whatever, and you're going to have different starters or puddings or mains or different days, and it's going to last you, and it's going to go in a casserole, or it might be this, or, you know, you think how many things a potato will do. Do you know what I mean? So the idea is with this kit, we give you an extraordinary saving live on the show. Now, that lasts while we have availability of the stock, or the reruns go overnight and it gets to 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, UK, British, London, Greenwich Mean Time, and then if there's any left, it jumps back up. So, I want to start with this beautiful strand, because this strand is so popular. Now, this strand, the lowest price we have ever gone to when selling this strand, and it has practically sold out. In fact, I have 3 left on its own, $16.95 and worth. In fact, tell you what, let's prove it, right? I've got 3 left. It's been an extremely... Are we doing the clock on this or the kit? Oh, I was going to say, right, yeah. So this is an ombre chrysoprase. It has practically sold out. I have 3 chances left at $16.95. And it is worth, as I'm sure you can appreciate, every single penny. Faceted rows, and they're not your 2 or 4, they're actually 3 mil. 3 mil on your faceted ombre chrysoprase. Okay, last 3 left. Stunning ombre design, and $16.95.
It's glowing.
Now we've got the other 99 in the kit, right? What we did, sorry, this doesn't make much sense. The first batch that we bought, there were only 3 left of the original order. The second reorder that we've made, we put into the kit. So on their own, there's only 3 left of the previous order. In the kit, there's 99. So, in addition, we are going to offer you this beautiful strand of, and everybody's fallen for snakeskin jasper. It's such a lovely strand, isn't it?
Really like the what do you call them, squat rondelles?
Yeah, it looks like that, doesn't it? Yeah. Now, these are smooth, and I do apologise, I haven't got my paperwork in, I need it, because I'm going to have to try and work out the carat weight, sorry. 100 carats on that strand. Now then, we have also put in these gorgeous petrified wood cabochons. Now they go with the snakeskin jasper to perfection. And you've got here, won't necessarily be 2, might be 3, might be 4, might be 2.
Different shapes.
Absolutely different shapes, but the carat weight is consistent. It's 120 carats. Now we're going to give you the cabochons. We're going to give you the snakeskin jasper, and we're going to add in 20 metres of wire, 10 metres of 0.8, 10 metres of 0.4, oops-a-daisy. Now then, that strand there, $16.95. We've just proven that. We're going to give you the 20 metres of wire, the snakeskin jasper, and the petrified wood cabochons for £3. For £3.
That's all I can say to that. I mean,
that kit's going under 20 quid guaranteed. Under a £20 note. Right, let's set the clock going then, please, Emma. The reason we do that is we like to be fair. You saw what happened with the Rose de France Amethyst. We gave you a minute and they were gone in, well, moments, weren't they, at that price point, at that astronomically low, misquoted price of, who knows. Anyway, so 3 mil in your chrysoprase with the ombre design, all different shades. Now, 0.4 and 0.8 is the demo that you did earlier on in the 7 o'clock hour.
That's right.
That beautiful pendant.
That's right.
And you use the 0.8 for the base, and then you use the 0.4 to wrap round.
Weaving, yeah.
And that is the colour that Nadja did earlier on. That is the gold-coloured wire. It's silver-plated wire underneath, and then the gold over the top. 0.4 and 0.8. Your guaranteed cabochons at a petrified wood at 120 carats, and your chrysoprase, and your snakeskin jasper, all for a guaranteed under £20. You ready? 5,
Incredible.
4, 3, 2, 1. TGXC01. Globetrotter. Anyone like me on that one?
I think
Globetrotter?
maybe just because it looks like a road maps or something from above.
Oh, I
Certain
see.
stones.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Thank you, Michael. Very kind, sir. So, as we said, your snake skin, this is guaranteed under £20. All right? Absolutely guaranteed. It's an extraordinary... As we said, this strand here, £16.95 is the lowest price we've ever been allowed to go on that.
One strand for that one strand.
Yeah. So that means you're getting everything else in the kit for £3. Okay? Right then. We've proved the point. We'll prove that, yeah. Steve Super Saver deal on the kit. £19.95. Can you believe that for that deal, honestly? Whether you use it, because for me personally, now, the petrified woods with the snakeskin jasper, I do really like. I would personally, for me, if I had that kit, I'd use the Chrysocolla separately.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Would you as well?
Out
Yeah.
and no,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you can just do separate designs with that. I like to use the small micro facets.
Sorry, Nadja, we're all... Poor Nadja's trying to chat and we're all going, oh, Nadja. Oh, that is... Have you just done that while we've been in this studio? How?
I liked it. I had fun with it. So.
Can I borrow that? Excuse me a minute. Can I just have a look at that? Can I just have a look? That's incredible.
Thank you.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
So there you can see the little micro facets are perfect for that. So.
Oh, that is something else, isn't it? That's a work of art.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I can't sympathise with you when you say you can't sing and you can do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's just not fair, is it? That's absolutely... Okay, this kit is going seriously quickly.
Oh,
90... I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That is unbelievable. Oh, so this strand, £16.95. Everything else, £3.
I know,
Everything
incredible.
Else. I know.
Yeah.
And that's the lowest price we're renting, Nadja, on it. Lowest price ever, £16.95, and we've thrown everything else in for free. Well, for £3, sorry. For £3. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Brilliant, but ridiculous. Yeah. Now then, lovely lady, out of all this beautiful, and we only gave her the kit as we came on air. What are you going to teach us how to do?
Right.
What can we learn?
I had this one initially as my design.
Okay.
Right, to teach you, and this is just made with silver wire.
Oh.
And I've put the
Snakeskin jasper?
yes, thank you very much.
It's all right,
in the
darling.
centre. So it should have been better on the black. So I'm going to bring this across to show you. It might look better on the grey, so you've got a bit of background. Okay,
Oh,
there you
that's
go.
so lovely.
So yeah, this is kind of like a. Can't really
Come over to my place.
name
Hey,
the
you.
design.
We're having a party.
Oh, I'll just come over to you.
Come on, I don't bite. Bless you, ass.
Neither do I sometimes.
What? Neither do I sometimes. Nadia. That's a little insight into Nadia's life there, off camera.
Right, okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Go
Who
on.
knows, eh?
Easy, Tiger.
So, I don't know. I need more of that drink, eh? I don't know. Right, so what we need to create with the section here is we've got a base section of the little loops, and then the we're attaching the sort of what do you call this, Lotus oval design to it later on. So the way to do this, we're going to use our 0.8 wire. This is going to be our base.
So we've got 0.8 in gold in the kit, haven't we?
Golden kit.
Brilliant, yeah.
Hang on, where's the cutters? So I've got cutters here. Probably go about 20 centimeters.
Okay.
That should be enough because you need to leave enough wire to create a little swell at the end. It's going to trim. And we're just going to need 3 for the inside. straighten it out. I always find straightening out the wires first really helps later on when I want to weave. So do that and then get the same length. Trim this last section here. Cut, and then we need one more just for the inside. So that one can be a little bit shorter because I'm going to trim it down. Okay, so we've got this, and we're going to start by creating the oval. So now you can use a mandrel if you have one, or you can just come and fold it in and try and keep the sides equal.
Okay.
And pull it in as you go down. Kind of fold it, right, like so. You can make it bigger, smaller, entirely up to you. You could even attach something to the wire.
Of course you could,
then, oops, apologies.
Oh, sorry, we're just looking at something.
Tool over there, so there we go. Bring in, you can again use a bail making pliers, or you can use your round nose pliers like I've done here. As long as you go to the same section, what you can do is you mark, if you don't have bail making pliers, mark it with a marker pen so that you go to the same side all the time, and then just twist this round like so, and then we'll do the same thing again. You can just decide, these are just decorative, so you can place them wherever you like. Like so, so you've got this in, then flip it over. I always find I work best on the right hand side.
I think we've all got a certain size.
So I need to be symmetrical.
Oh, we're just going to lose you there, darling.
Oops.
There you go.
Sorry.
Thank you. It's all right, darling.
All right, there we go. Bring it over. And if you need to adjust them, you can always come in and manipulate the circle.
Yeah.
To bring them in line again. Going to go up and do the same thing again. And you can see that they're not exactly the same size, so we can do that. It's just roll it back in, and that will then adjust your wire. So this is the section created. Okay, so we're going to set this aside, and we've got our 3 wires here. What we need to do is actually separate or fold them in half. So we're going to go roughly in the center. We're just going to bend these over so that we have a perfect V.
Okay.
Created like so. Okay. I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to pick up our 0.4 wire. Goodness me, it fell onto the floor, I'm sure.
Is that it over there?
Yes, that will be the one.
So
Thank you. I'm going to cut this. So we're just going to attach it. I'm going to add the silver wire or the gold wire, whichever color you have, to the first of the V's. That's about 5. What you need to do is just create enough spacing to fill the gap.
Well, while you do that, just quickly, if you weren't watching earlier, we've got the last of stock now. We did a cheeky bundle deal on wire for you in a different colourway. We went for the copper wire. We went 0.4 and 0.8 mil again, and then that's so that's 0.4 and 0.8, 10 metres of each. And then we had this lovely green, pink, and silver wire, like our unicorn wire. It's absolutely knockout. That again is 0.8 mil, and all of those 30 metres of wire, $6.95. When it started with 15, we've got a tiny few left for you, all right? So good luck on that deal. Sorry, Nadja.
That's all right. So once you have taken your wire, so you're weaving wire, okay, you're best off to cut about 1.5 meters of weaving wire, and then attaching it towards the center so that you've got the same amount on either side, okay? So I've wrapped some wire around the bottom. We're going to bring in our first our second V, okay? This is a tiny bit fiddly before they're all attached in place, okay? So you're going to have to grab hold. If you find this sort of difficult, use a ring mandrel to hold on to the side, and that will clamp it for you. So what we're going to do is wrap around, and then once around the top wire, wrap around the bottom, and then bring it back up. So essentially we're creating the same weave that we did earlier Okay, so we're going to bring in the third wire. Like so. Bring this across over the top. Kind of place it and keep hold of it on the other side. So you've got your wires on this end. I'm just going to bring this up a little bit and bend it up so that I have a reference to which is the top. So we're going to go around once and then around all of them. So that is like the pyramid weave that we did earlier.
Yeah, okay.
And then we're just going to work our way back down. So we're going to go around once the second one. Once, like so. And then 3 times around the bottom. And then, as always,
Yeah, squidge it down.
squidge it down. And that already should give you, enough stability, so you can just flip it over and do the same on the other side. I found once I've attached the wires on the other side as well, it becomes a lot sturdier, so a lot easier to work with. Okay, so flip this over. So once you have attached this, you carry on with a few sections.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do now, I've got a piece that I've already done here. It might be easier, so I'll bring this across. So I've done both sides on this section here. Okay. So we would then bring in the piece we created earlier.
Yep.
And slot it underneath, like so. And then again we're going to attach it, just one loop around a new section. Open it up a bit. And then we're going to come back up to the top. And then we're just going to work it into design. So once is enough. And then we're just going to repeat the pattern that we created initially with, and we're going to attach this wire exactly like we've done here. So I'm just going to roughly attach it so that I can go on to the next stage. So I'm not going to go into the pattern that I've done, just so that we are a little bit quicker. Okay. Oh, in actual fact, I do have a...
I thought you had one that you were... Here's another one she prepared earlier.
There's a prep piece. So anyway, as I said, you would then just attach it until you have something that looks
just like that.
Like this.
Okay, yeah.
So this is your section created. So all that's left to do is shape the pieces of wire that you're left with on either side. So you're going to bring these down, excuse me, and just ensure that they are the same length. So that one needs to be trimmed down a little bit. Actually, in fact, I'm going to make these quite a bit shorter. So depending on what size of swirl you would like, you can then decide what length. So this is probably about 5 centimeters, and then all it is a little swirl towards the end. And then I'm just going to roll it in. Just take your time with it so that the scroll is nice and neat and tidy. Bring it in a bit. You can always manipulate it later if it doesn't turn out the way you want it at first, right? So bring it in like that. And then what we're going to do with the wire that is left here, we're going to do the same with the top one. So I'm going to trim this down as well. Create a little swirl. And then now, so we've got the section here. So now this is one of my favorite weaving techniques. I adore it. Figure of 8. And the way it works is you've got your wire coming from underneath. You're going to go around once and back around once and then keep going, figure of 8. Now, because this is a smaller circle and this has got a lot more to go, you're going to need a lot more wraps at the top. So I've gone with about 8 wraps at the top. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you can come back out. This way, the wire that keeps crisscrossing stays perpendicular.
Got you.
If you don't put these wraps in, it would go the other way.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So you need to add in your 8. You can then add in more. You're just going to work out.
How many you
and
need?
Then just 2 at the bottom, and then again going back to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, come back, and it's just 1, 2, and then you go back again, and you keep doing this until you're satisfied with the actual weave itself.
Can you just hold that up
okay?
so we can have a little look?
Yeah.
'Cause that's beautiful. I want to see a close look at that.
So just really simple,
Yeah.
and just form it until you're happy with it.
Okay, yeah.
So now the next step, we're obviously going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to discard these for now. And then all it is for the center is you take the wires, obviously bend them nicely. And you create a sort of lotus shape. And then also bend the outside ones. Obviously, again, take your time. I'm rushing this too, so I can show you. And then we are simply going to take, first of all, discard these, and we're going to finish off the outside ones first, okay? So what I've done is I've taken round nose pliers or bail making pliers, doesn't really matter, and placed them right at the center. And then obviously this wire is a little bit short now, but make it a bit longer, and you kind of place it around, okay? Then come out with a pair of pliers, go back in, and then shape these wires. Just going to trim this off so I can come across. Trim this off a bit. I'm going to ping. Pinged, sorry.
It's all right, don't worry.
So, going to fold this back around so that it creates a full circle. Do the same.
Yep.
And then arrange it. Obviously, it would look a lot neater. And then trim
No,
off.
we're no against time.
Trim off the ends.
Yep.
And then all I've done is I've taken some 0.4 wire.
Yeah.
Trim this off. Right. So not very neat and tidy, but I've taken some 0.4 wire, and then I have wrapped these tight. Okay, so basically I've taken all of the wires here, and I've wrapped them around with 0.4. That way,
like a gizmo almost.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then all that's left to do is take these wires on either side. And just simply wrap them. Obviously, you're going to have to try and be as symmetrical as possible. So wrap these round. Can trim these off. Wrap these around a bit more. Close it off. Trim them off. And just flatten them and do the same on the other side.
Got you. Okay.
And then all that's left to do, you can either add, you know, a cabochon or the beads or the chrysoprase, whichever you like, and that is the design done.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, simple.
Really beautiful. Oh, thank you, because it's great to see it broken down like that, isn't it, into sections. And just, I think as you learn, it takes the pressure off. You can just do a little section at a time and sort of get your head around that and master that technique.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, it's,
oh, thank you, gorgeous.
You're welcome.
Oh, are we?
What we got?
Well, we're doing a bit of a sneaky, cheeky Steve's fibbity fabbity amazing deal, and it's a bundle deal on Petersite. What do you mean? You're 43 this year. I'm
44.
50 in Jan.
50. Oh, gosh. You don't look that old.
I love you. I feel it tonight. Now then, I'll tell you what, my lovelies. Well, something that's going nowhere near 50 is this little cheeky bundle deal that our lovely Ross has put together for you. Well, 2 strands. I'm just reminding myself how naughty he's going. Yeah, now then. There's only 55 available, so if you fancy them, you gotta be quick, okay? They will go, let me just show you how beautifully they will go with that. Is there any of the kit left? There's a couple left. Okay, so there's a few of the kit left. How about these are your Petersite, and you're getting 2 strands of your Petersite in this deal. And I think the price of the Petersite, which is these 2 strands here, the price that we're going to for the two of them is the price we should be on the one. Now, I just think that you've got with your petersite here. Now, you know earlier on, Ross, we were talking about that. Have you got the picture of Sid Peters? Now, we've actually finally got, because we always talk about gemstones being named after certain people, and we talk about J.P. Morgan and Morganite and George Frederick Kunz, very famous gem hunter called Kunzite, and Ite goes on the end. Now, the gentleman that discovered this was called Sid Peters, P.I.E., and that's him there. Isn't it great to actually see the person that discovered petersite? That looks like a 1970s shot, doesn't it?
It does.
Look at that shirt.
Yeah,
it's proper Starsky and Hutch shirt, isn't it? Because it was discovered by Sidney Peters in 1962, so it's quite a recent find, really, in the gemstone world, isn't it? And it's so nice to be able to see what he looks like. You can picture, gosh, that's the man that discovered it. And he discovered it in 1962, and there are currently only two sources in the whole of the world that you can find petersite. One is where these are from, in Africa, and the other is in China. And that's the only two locations. And it's basically considered to be a form of tiger's eye.
It looks like it a little bit, doesn't it? But not yet.
Exactly. So it's got the same properties as tiger's eye, but in a different pattern. So in a tiger's eye, you'd have a single line of chatoyancy. But what you got here is it's basically a combination formed naturally of tiger's eye, hawk's eye, and jasper. And that is how a petersite is formed. It's a combination of all three things. So the African petersite over the Chinese petersite is the most sought after because it's got a much more wide range of colours in it. You can get colours in petersite of blue, gold, red, that can either appear together or just on their own. It depends totally on the location, and it depends on how they're cut, and it depends on what we've put into a strand for you. So you get an effective form of like a chaotic chatoyancy. That there, it's going to one of these. It's going to one of these. That £39.90, if you think about it, would be, what's that, 19.95 each. Yeah, 19.95 each. What if I were to tell you we're not even going to 19.95 for both?
Well,
just saying. 55 chances on your 3mm petersite, totally unisex. So you're gonna get your it's got a life within it, this stone. Oh, hang on a second.
Wow.
Right. So 19.95 for one, it should have been, shouldn't it? I say you buy. Look at that. I can't even work out what you'd have to do that as a marketing slogan. So 19.95 for one, for two, for one, for two. They should be 90. So basically, for the. So you've now gone from 19.95 to 4.95 each. Ah. Okay. Who's ever seen petersite at 4.95? I haven't. Can I ask you a favour? Can we have a little close up? Because can you honestly see all those colours there that I'm talking about? And the patterns, look. And that variation of chatoyancy and jasper and hawk's eye, 9.95. Can you see that shimmer of colour that's going along the surface of all of those petersite? Isn't it lovely?
fantastic.
Are you thinking, I'm thinking totes unisex.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
And with that, I don't think we've ever gone to £4.95 on petersite, have we? Have we? No, come on. That is brilliant. And thanks to, now, those of you that don't know Steve Bennett, my lovely cousin, he's going to be on the morning show on Friday. Oh. He is. He's going to be on the show on Friday. Lovely Dave Troth. Now, Eleanor and I went to India with Dave Troth that's on the show tomorrow. Oh, he's so funny. I don't know if he's going to, it depends, he might be in ultra professional mode as his first, he might be, oh no, first time on Jewellery Maker, David Troth. So David Troth, he's hilarious. He's hilarious, Dave Troth.
That's funny.
He's really, I don't know whether he'll be his funny self tomorrow, but he's very funny. And very handsome. So £9.95. It never hurts having a bit of eye candy, does it?
No,
he's a lovely
absolutely.
man. He's a lovely man. So there you go. Look, stunning, stunning Peter's art. And yet, £4.95. I know we've shocked everybody. But the essence that's captured, the colours, the patterns, the chatoyancy that you get in beautiful petersite, that really is a steal. And do you know what, at that price, for both strands, it's a give it a try price, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, you can't go wrong. If you don't like it, you can do something else. You can use them as spaces, but I doubt you want to just use them as spaces.
Now, if my elder brother, who's moving house this weekend, actually, he rang up and said, "Can you help me move house?" I said, "I'm working all weekend, sorry." Is he weekend on Jewellery Maker? Yeah. Oh, okay. He's called Peter.
Oh, right.
So if I was going to make him something, I could make him something out of that, couldn't I? Petersite, because that's his name. Do you get it, Peter? Yeah, my brother Peter. He's the one, everybody, bless him, that when we went to a party when we were younger, and the girl had obviously told all the kids in the room, because all the adults went to a party one side. It was the yearbook's Fizz won the Eurovision. They'd all the adults were one side, you know, and all the kids were the other in this, like, joined semi-detached house. Anyway, I was about 11. I must have been about 11, 12. Anyway, she'd obviously said she'd got to feed us. The parents had said, "You've got to..." So she'd come out in front of everybody. You know when you care about what everybody thinks at that age? My elder brother's there, and she went, "Do you like paella?" Do you know what his response was? I think I've told you this before. "Do you like paella?" "I'm not into pop music." You div! Not into pop music, and every time I see paella on a menu, it takes me... I didn't find it funny at the time. I was mortified. I wanted the ground to swallow me. I wanted to hide in the bowl of paella.
Oh, that's funny. There's something to tease him with, isn't it?
It's a pop music. No, you're not kidding, are you? All of that in one go? No.
Oh, I love coins.
Oh, no, hang on.
You've got
That
different
was
size
from that,
coins.
wasn't it? Well. Well. 2 sizes of coins.
Call me when you're done.
Well, it's going to take me a while. 5 strands of snakeskin. Oh dear, that was very Christmassy, wasn't it? It's not long now, is it? I'm joking. Mind you, is March on Sunday?
I know.
How is it March on Sunday? How is it March on Sunday? Now then, snakeskin, jasper, and my darlings, you've got all sorts here, haven't we? In fact, we've got 2, 4, 6, 7... Oh, God. Right. Could you do me a favour, producer Ross? Could you please times 38 by 5? 1.9 metres of snakeskin jasper here. 1.9 metres. And you know that petersite's going to go beautifully. You have got puffy coins in 10 mil. You've got puffy squares in 10 mil. You've got ovals at 13 by, oh gosh, they're gorgeous. So you got, right, let me just get this right. So you've got 14 and 10 mil on the coins. You've got these big ovals. You've got these 10 mil rounds and the squares.
I love the fact that you get different shapes, so you can just play around a bit.
Yeah. So, yeah. Now, 71, 75. Can I just... Now, I've dragged those all over there beautifully. Now I need to borrow it, because I want to show you those petersite with this, right? Now, because obviously, remember, in the kit as well, that brilliant deal on the kit, you had the rondelles.
Perfect for spaces in between if you want something small, isn't it? And if you get the kit, oh my goodness me, you've got the Chrysocolla as well.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
But look at that.
perfect.
You can add that in for a tenner, those petersite, tonight. Right then, do you fancy a lower than you could possibly imagine? And I'll tell you what, you speak to most of our guest designers, everybody has fallen in love with snakeskin, Jasper. Hang on a minute.
How many strands did you say?
Hang on. Is that $5.99 each? Goodness gracious me. $5.99, $5.99, $5.99, $5.99. Guess how much? $5.99. This has been made for us on the Late Show this evening, my darlings, for you lovely lot. Do you know, I do like that recording. It's kind of just been twizzled together, hasn't it?
You can really see all the different characters of each stone. I mean, it's amazing until
Yeah.
you get to see the strands.
Oh, it's ace.
Look at that.
Does sound
That's so
nice.
nice.
Now, I've not done as nice a job as our recording crew, but I had a go. Oh, Ross, she's very kind there. Ross so politely went, that's not bad.
Do you know what? That looks like a Kumihimo strand. It looks fab.
I didn't do it as nice, that recording. Who did the recording? Because you've done it lovely. I don't know, she's done it really nice, hasn't she? Right then, we've never done that before. We've strung together 5 strands of snakeskin, coiled them together to give you that extraordinary deal at $5.99 a strand. Terribly impressive, my darlings, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, that's amazing.
Amazing. There you go. I was just trying.
I mean, if you were to make out a ring of every single piece, just a ring, you'd be busy until next Christmas.
You wouldn't have, wouldn't you? Yeah, I still can't believe we are actually in March on Sunday. I cannot get my breath. I just cannot believe it. So, well done, everybody. Ros, boom, you are quick at checking out Ros in Warwickshire. She's so quick. You're like lightning, you are. I'd love to see you hoover a room. Honestly, I bet she's in and out before she even knew it. I do. Now then, we've got something here. While you check those last few out, my darlings, we have got a lovely strand of sapphire. Now, I happen to think that Dave Troth might be bringing you some sapphire on the show tomorrow. Young David. Now, remember what I said as well at the weekend? We have the pearl expert Charlie Barron on the morning show from 9 o'clock. I can't wait to meet him tomorrow with the most incredible deal on incredible quality South Sea pearls and Tahitian pearls. Finally back on Jewellery Maker.
Wait for the
I know it's been years since we've had those.
Oh my word! I remember. I think we had a set of 3, or was it 2?
That was on the South Sea pearls, yeah.
South
Set of
Sea.
3, yeah.
Oh, Tahitian.
Got Tahitian as well. Linda Brunwell and I launched Tahitian pearls on Jewellery Maker years ago, and we did them with some findings, and we haven't had them since, to my knowledge. So very, very excited about that. Okay. Really? Sorry, team. But really, a tenner.
For sapphires, I
For
mean,
genuine sapphires.
if you try and put the 2 words in the same sentence, doesn't it sound a bit strange to you,
Can
isn't
you
it?
imagine? You know, in the news thing, you get like a warning on your phone, don't you, sometimes? And the news comes in, like a news app. And it comes up with a headline, breaking news. Imagine this headline on your phone tomorrow morning, right? Breaking news. Strand of sapphire, $9.95. You'd be like,
You think that's not real.
Nah,
Somebody's
it can't be
making
real.
a joke.
And then this is what we do, isn't it? This is what we do. And look at the way that just, I do think sapphire like that, with that extra sparkle, that tantalising sparkle. Doesn't that look lovely just around the base of the neckline, like a 16-inch necklace?
Fabulous, yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked how they actually managed to granulate the strands so perfectly. I would just restrand it.
Yeah, because that's an ombre, so it's an Alison Terry strand. Our beloved Alison does like to ombre, doesn't she, Nadja?
She does.
She'll admit she's a bit obsessed.
With ombre.
Our lovely Alison, she's so lovely, that woman. All right, Michael? Yeah? No, it's a tall, is there any of the Rose de France, none of you all release those, will you?
Oh, it's gone. I know you loved it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Cheeky. Yeah, that'll teach you, won't it, for sleeping on the job, Michael?
Emma Perry.
Right then. Yes. Oh,
I saw that. I was
did you
hoping.
see these?
Actually, I have one.
Oh, they are unbelievable. I'm going to show you on the neckline, but then I've got to twizzle them. You've got to see the colours. Oh, look at that. Faceted cubes of Labradorite. They are,
These are
wow.
amazing. Wow.
See, I'd have to have those as a bracelet. I'd need to look at those all the time.
For me, on the neck.
On the neck.
I just
Then
wanna
you
show
can't
them.
see them.
And,
Oh no, I'd want to see them. I'd
have to buy 2, then 1 for the,
Yeah, that's fair. Well, at this price you can. Because the quality, I hope you can see the cut. I know. Look at that.
Oh my word. And it's so perfectly faceted. Look at that.
But look at that, it's a cube.
Do you know, I've found with Labradorite, when you have a flat cut
Yeah.
on the stone like that, it brings out the
Labradorescence even better,
so
doesn't it?
much
Yeah.
more.
Look at that.
Oh my word, that is amazing.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Oh, it's stunning.
Now, let me give you an idea how many we got. We got 2, we got 4, we got 6. Look at, hang on.
I saw the orange.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you see?
Yeah.
And this is like a stained glass. Look at that.
Look.
Look at that. I'm just showing you what, that's one facet there, look.
I'm pretty sure there was a purple in there somewhere.
Oh, there is. Right, a 2, a 4, a 6, an 8, a 10, a 12, a 14, a 16, and a 20 on there. The price, $29.95. $29.95, last of stock. Look at that. Did you see that blue? Look at that. Look at that as I'm turning that to the light there.
Trying to
Look.
pick out all the colours I
I
can
know.
see.
It's got everything
Amazing.
in there. Top grade Madagascan Labradorite there.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Did everybody just watch the you know when you do those lovely designs with the donut?
Yes.
Did anybody watch The Stranger?
Yes.
Yeah? Did you notice the guy was wearing, there's a guy, one of the lead, not Richard Gorgeous Armitage. Oh, stop my beating heart, that man.
Who's he?
Oh, did you not play him? He played the guy that to Keith Allen's Sheriff of Nottingham in the series of Always Clad in Leather. It's him, but a bit older.
So.
Oh, anyway. There's another guy in it, and he was wearing, I digress, but I noticed there's this guy that is like a proper bloke's bloke, wearing a thin cord with one of our little donuts with just a little lark's head knot, and he had it like, it looked like green, like a green aventurine donut.
Oh,
Did you see it if you watched The Stranger?
I must go and have a look
Yeah,
at it again.
he's wearing that, one of our donuts.
Fantastic.
Just thought I'd share that with you. Yeah, did you know that? Have you seen it? Yeah, it's good. Have a look. It's brilliant. Have a look. Anyway, sorry. Have you seen its ametrine, friend? Oh! The strands. Oh, no, I know, they're just...
Oh, can roll this next to it. Look at
Can
it.
you imagine that with that?
Oh my goodness me.
Now, this is our very much limited edition. We have 3 left.
That is stunning. Do you know what that reminds me of? When you go into a church and you look up at the ceiling and you have the paintings on the ceiling of a sky with the angels flying. I don't know why. It reminds me of that.
We're off to the Vatican. Now, these are extraordinary carat-wise, aren't they? They have to be, without question, the most impressive sizes of turquoise
Amazing colour.
in the whole of the vault.
Amazing colour, that.
Well, these are your Mexican turquoise. They're a different tone to the United States of America. And they're just the most delightful tone of turquoise. Now, the last 3 chances, we are going to take the £100 off that price tag for the last 3 chances. It is brilliant. I know you said silly, and you're quite right, Emma.
Wow.
It's incredible. Look at that.
Oh, you're going to have to get your hands on that. I mean,
Yeah.
how often do you see an unusual strand like that?
Now, for anybody wondering about the Wall of Fame, don't you worry. We are ending because we want to end the show and go out in style. We want to look at yours. Okay, we want to look at what you've been up to, and we wanted to end with the Wall of Fame this evening, so we could end the show looking at what you've been up to. Okay. Now we do have some turquoise cabochons as well. Okay. Right. 2 more treats hopefully for you before we get to your Wall of Fame.
Ah, these, what I think is, again, turquoise.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah.
You know, we had these similar cut in opals. Whoops. You're doing it me. It's here.
No,
It's here.
no. Oh. I had a panic then. I thought I dropped out. Can you imagine if I'd lost that then? Sorry, what were you saying? I got distracted. Sorry, Nadja, darling.
We had a rose cut like this in opal, and I absolutely adored that shape because they're
I saw those. They're lovely, aren't they? Yeah.
I love them. And these are just like that, just in turquoise, but they're so easy to set and they're so lightweight. They look amazing in a wire woven pendant.
Well,
Really, what?
Whoa, mister. What are you doing? 1995? No.
What you doing?
Oh, that is extraordinary.
That's turquoise, right?
Hello, look at it. Look at the size of it. Honestly, you should be paying that for that one. That's brilliant. How many got left? Right, we're in single figures, but oh my, Melissa, collectors, if you get that deal, that is, if I could do that, I can't though.
You can prong set this because it's nice and flat. Can you imagine a prong set in a ring? It would sit flush.
Couldn't I imagine that in a ring? It's massive.
Stunning.
Wow, very impressive. That is very, very impressive. Now, I did sort of give, you know that, do you remember that scene in one of the Puss in Boots? I think it might be the second one, when the cat's there, Puss in Boots, he's like that. He looks up to the cat, do you remember that? His big eyes. I just did that to Ross. I said, the ametrine.
Oh,
He went, go on then.
bring it.
Oh my goodness. Look at these.
That strand is like jam-packed, isn't it?
It's beautiful. Have you seen the quality?
Wow.
Look at, can I just hold those down? I'm so sorry. But that blend of colour in every single one is textbook. Oh, how much is this? I've got to get this strand, mate. How much is that? Please tell me.
Stunning.
Do you know, if that gets into double figures, I'm having it.
This is my absolute sun catcher strand.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, that is just glorious, isn't it? Oh, look at the clarity through there. That Rose de France amethyst and those ametrine might be my 2 stars of the night. No two ways about it. Oh, we're calling it amethyst and citrine. Sorry, amethyst, citrine and ametrine. So there's all 3 on there.
You get a bit of everything, so you could separate them out if you wanted to. And you get the best of all 3 worlds, really, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, wow, you've done it as well. Oh, we're not closing there. Oh, wicked. Can you write the code down for me? I mean, I know I missed the Rose de France, darlings, but I can't miss that as well. Surely they are exquisite. And the faceted work.
Can you imagine this as a tiara?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my word.
Oh, yes, please. The Wall of Fame is coming next, my lovelies. We're going to end the show, and it's going to be all about... Oh,
Wow.
yes. Oh, ding dong. Yes, please. How many left, darling?
You might be lucky,
Well,
maybe not.
I'm going to
Maybe,
think
maybe
positive. I may have missed the Rose de France, but hopefully, as we come off air in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to go and see if I can snaffle a strand of those, because they are absolutely incredible. Well done. Amethyst, citrine and ametrine all combined. Right then, my lovelies, we've got to finish the show with you. It's your Wall of Fame. Right, darling, you get to go first, sweet pea.
Do I? And it is a macrame piece.
Paracord bracelet, lovely. Nice.
Love the clips. Okay, so hello to everyone at Jewellery Maker. Please accept this paracord bracelet as my entry to the Wall of Fame. Paracord and buckles are from my stash and all purchased from JM. Good luck to all entries from Stephen.
Well done, Stephen.
Fantastic,
Lovely.
Stephen. Number
Excuse me.
865.
Well, somebody's been very busy.
Wow.
David, or 2 gentlemen, to start our Wall of Fame this evening. Hi all at JM. Please find attached my latest entry to the Wall of Fame. The pendants are made using molten copper. Nice.
Wow.
The original shape of the pendants was using wax. The mould was using Delft sand. The crystals used on the top two are Swarovski. The pour on the bottom pendant is F colour. The chains and clasps are all gold plated and everything is from JM. Best wishes to all my fellow entrants and all at JM. Well, David Price, that is beautiful creativity.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Molten copper. I'm so impressed with that.
Wow. Very impressed.
Really am.
866, you're in the draw.
Right. Oh,
Oh, wow. Whoever's done this design, you want to be watching Saturday with these pearls.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Right, so this is from Judy. Hi everyone, I have sent my latest piece of work to you for the Wall of Fame. I hope it makes the grade. I pearl knotted the JM pearls and added the Swarovski Rivoli. Everything from JM, where else? Loving the program, so glad it's under the original management. Good luck to everyone.
Aw,
Judy.
thanks, Judy.
Fantastic design.
Judy, pearl expert, 6th generation pearl expert, Charlie Barron, on the show live with me this Saturday morning from 9 a.m. And we have 2 deal of the days. One is Tahitian pearls back at Jewellery Maker.
One more.
And, oh, great, thank you. And one is South Sea pearls, all bought from Charlie Barron. He will be here. He is a stunning pearl expert. Do you want to finish with that one, darling?
Sure.
We found one more. 867 from Stephanie. Hi, JM. This is my first entry. Yay! The chrysanthemum, a suede black-backed suede.
Suede.
Suede, do you think?
Brooch. Suede.
Yes, suede.
Suede.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Suede-backed pin brooch, 3-inch in diameter, designed with a shell pearl centre for symmetry, sitting on a bed of emerald green and crystal bugle beads and a silver crystal peyote stitch edging. The petals are a combination of pink and green seed bead strands combined with icicle pearls. More, please. All from JM. I love wearing this piece. It always gets comments. Good luck to all the creative entries
sure
this
it does.
time. Stephanie, I'm not surprised. I'm sorry, I just couldn't read the word suede then. I do apologise.
Yeah.
867, you're in the draw.
Most amazing tanzanite jewellery. This is from Anita. This is my first entry into the Wall of Fame.
Brilliant.
And although I've been making jewellery for a while, my designs remain quite simple. Well, that's not simple, is it? The quality, gold, sterling, silver findings, and tanzanite make this bracelet and earrings one of my favourite classic makes.
Gorgeous.
Thank you from Anita.
And you know what,
That's
Anita?
done.
For those of you being
Yeah.
first time entry, good for you, because I know it's nerve-wracking. Good for you, so brilliant. All of your draws, all of your entries go into the draw on a Wednesday. That was drawn this morning. And the winner gets £100 credit to their account, the Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up gets £50 credit to their Jewellery Maker account. So it's really worth giving it a go. And we've now started doing the, trying to get as many entries on telly as we can. Some in the morning show and some on the late show. So I hope you're enjoying that change as well. Right then, thank you for your company,
Oh, it was
beautiful
amazing.
girl.
I enjoyed myself a lot
Thank
today.
you.
It
Do we
was
know when
fabulous.
you're back on?
The 6th. I can't remember which mid
Six,
to late.
okay,
So, yeah.
wonderful, fantastic news. A massive thank you to the crew, Ross, sterling performance, sir, Emma
As
and
always.
Leah and Michael, thank you very much as well, but most importantly, thank you to you for watching. We'll be doing it all again tomorrow evening from 6 p.m.
Jewellery Makers. On the 27th of February, we're moving back to Freeview SD Channel 73 from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m, which means that more of you get to see our wonderful designs and incredible deals. Then from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m, we'll be back on Freeview HD Channel 74 as usual. If you watch us on Virgin, Sky or Freesat, then there's no change. You can carry on watching us as normal. So tune in on Freeview SD Channel 73 from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and Freeview HD Channel 74 from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. from the 27th of February. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Would you like to design a bead and launch it with a presenter live on Jewellery Maker? Well, in celebration to Jewellery Maker's fast approaching 10th birthday, we are giving one lucky person a chance to do just that. All you have to do is send a blank email to the address below, download the pack, fill it in and send it back to us. The lucky winner will have their bead designed, put into production, spend their day at Jewellery Maker creating and designing projects, finishing pieces with guest designers, and launch their bead live on Jewellery Maker. And on top of that, you'll get £200